Hey, we are here to celebrate to celebrate our good friend Brian, master of none, but he's a master of all of our hearts. In the BCs.
Do
No,
what we can.
he's been such a great friend. He's been with us a long time. Been with me a long time. Put up with my shit a long time. More than I think you put up with most.
More so than most, yeah.
Yes. So I appreciate you, Brian. I like what you add to my shows. I like that you push back and give me hell. You're a hugger. Give me a hug, Fox. But you also push back when you need to. Zeno, I think we can agree on that. You don't have a heart. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's get to the chat. Be sure to share your thoughts on Brian, how much the friendships meant to us, how great we love seeing you pop up certain places, the lounge. I've seen you on some Four Nerds stuff with Dawson. Master of Noms. You're giving me problems with all these food streams, but it's a needed genre here on YouTube. People need to talk about food.
It's very true. Sustenance is very important.
Yeah, Geeks, if you could come in here too. I don't know if I sent the link to Geeks. Let me send here.
Heck yeah.
So Brian, I have a bad memory is my problem. When we started getting together? You said you actually found out about me from Mindless Entertainment, and it's not my Mindless Entertainment.
Oh no. 2 years ago, when right around the time when Josh from Den of Nerds announced the Grey Order. That was around the time that I had kind of fallen away from the Menace and was like looking for anything that was just kind of pointing out what they were, vocalizing what I was feeling at the time, which was just kind of like, man, this is messed up. They're making money off of anger and this, that, and hate, this, that. And I was just like, okay, no, I can't do that. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of how I found you. And then it was with the Grey Order, all those streams for a few months. And then I finally got on with when Lunga was selling his book. I came on his stream. That was kind of fun. And then after that, I was there for everything. The ups, the downs. I mean, I was there with the Andy Signors and
you're in the
corners.
Yes, the corners.
Oh man, I was on those streams. Uncomfortable as all get out because it was my first time on stream too. So I'm just sitting there like,
oh yes,
what do I do?
I have to apologize to everyone watching. This includes you two, Eddie and Rhea and Brian. A lot of my friends, the first time they're on a stream with me, their eyes get real wide when the shit hits the fan. Sometimes
I remember.
Yeah, you remember, Eddie.
The intro pictures it like for me perfectly.
Yes,
I was like,
look. Rhea, did you know that by part of the intro where there's Brian, there's Sil? I think Eddie, were you on that one too?
I don't know if Eddie. Yeah, I think I actually was. Like I remember I showed up in the end, and I know the whole time was just a shit show. I was like, damn, this is my first time.
Well, you see Andy Signor in his mask, and then everyone's eyes are going like, what the hell? Like that was Sil was really fresh then. Sil was like, what? If you look at the intro. But you stuck around.
Yeah,
I think you like talking about movie content more than you don't like talking about the other stuff, which is fair enough. Well, and you enjoy movies.
I enjoy movies, and not only that, but when it came to the Snyder stuff, I mean, when we kind of latched onto the Snyder fandom there for a minute, it was really fun. Like I enjoyed. We were taking the slings and arrows. We were having a good time. It was battle in the trenches, man. We were having fun, and then.
You know what I also really love about you, Brian? You are not afraid to say, and this is what I love about people when they're not afraid they love something. And it's not easy being a Star Trek fan and carrying that torch.
No, it never has been.
You represent Star Trek.
Well, I got made fun of it in the 90s for liking it. So I mean, for me, it was kind of my own personal deflection. So I'd rather get called Star Trek boy instead of fat ass. You know what I mean? So it was just I steered into that, just in school and stuff. But yeah, no, it was like in the height of Star Trek's popularity, and still nobody knew what it was about. So it was just like, no, I get it, man. So when we talk about all this kind of stuff, I do have a little bit of perspective about like, how normal people think about our loves. They might not think the same way.
Rhea, you've joined the chat. What's your thoughts on Brian? Have you what he means to this community and how you've got to know him? I know you've not known him as long as some of us here, but what's your thoughts, Rhea?
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, like in the short amount of time I've gotten to know everyone, including Brian. Yeah, it's been really nice to have different personalities to sound off discussions with. And I think Brian's been one of the most down to earth, super friendly and welcoming folks in the community. I mentioned before, I always see him making his rounds to everyone's channel. He's kind of that secret spice that helps, keep channels discussions flowing, because he's very good at discourse, and he's good at pushing the discussion in a productive, equitable sort of way. And what I mean by that is making other folks' opinions feel welcomed and equally valid, even if they are not the consensus of the panel. So I just kind of wanted to call him out for that.
And that's a hard thing to do. When
it really is. And he just has like a great personality that folks can feel like, like they've known him for a while, like longer than they actually have. So I just kind of wanted to shout out those things.
Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Eddie, and now Ambassador, thanks for joining us, Ambassador. I know you and Brian go way back, Ambassador. We're glad you could join us tonight. We also hope you're having a great day as well. How you doing, man?
I'm okay. Can't complain.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
What the stuff we have some Star Trek topics, and you brought my love back to Star Trek as well, Brian. With all your you're saying Discovery is good. There's great things to like. Lower Decks.
Prodigy's not 100% for me.
Okay.
My nephew says it best. No, I just haven't gotten into the most recent show yet, but I'm really looking forward next week, Thursday, Star Trek Discovery Season 4. So that's going to be amazing.
Okay. Yeah, this is a Brian appreciation stream. Hopefully, now our thoughts still go. There's been some chaos on the internet, and there's been some hard times for our pal Enosh in the lounge.
Dude, so my nerd brother, man.
Yeah, so our thoughts go out to Enosh and his family. But hopefully he's mentioned he might make it, but we also understand that there's a lot going on there too. We know normal circumstance. I'm not sure. We'll have to see if he can make it or not. But we understand dealing with a great loss like that. It's basically his mother. Really.
I understand time and space.
Yeah.
It's a necessity sometimes.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
but no, especially for Enosh, he did so much for me as far as like helping me along with my YouTube, just kind of giving me a little more confidence to kind of speak up a little bit on streams, more so than I was, because when I first started, it was just real quiet and I didn't really say much. But yeah.
Okay.
No, dude, I love all you guys. Honestly, every single one of you guys in the chat. Like we talk every night. You guys are my friends. Like,
yeah.
I look forward to this more than I do anything else. So, like, honestly.
Oh no, it means that much to me as well when I see all your smiling faces. I do hear some nephews, and I have to reveal.
They're getting loud. I gotta mute myself.
No, you're fine, Brian. Don't worry about it, Brian. This is your stream. But I have to share something funny right before the stream. He's like, oh, he said hello. He brought the nephews on, and then right after the door closed, and then one of the nephews like, "Let me in."
Yeah, he's like pounding on the door. He's like, "Let me in."
Yes, that's hilarious. Those are great kids. You just gotta teach them about the ways of Star Trek. and living along.
I'm working on it. I'm hoping that like Prodigy can be the foyer for these kids. I think that would be kind of cool, and I think that's what it's intended for, which is really nice about Star Trek.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Oh, where's Geeks? Okay, Geeks says, I'm glad I knew Brian for a while. He's been a great friend and co-host when I needed someone. I want to say thanks for being there and thanks for getting me into Star Trek. Isn't that great to hear?
Heck yeah, that's what it's all about. Getting people into Star Trek without the fandom menaces pull.
Yeah. Aaron says he's busy with wrestling, I bet.
That's fine.
But I want to say you're an awesome guy to talk with and a good friend.
Too.
And I'm adding that.
Same to you, Aaron.
My mic is echoing like bejesus, is it?
I
not now.
Maybe at their end, maybe, but I don't know.
Okay. Rhea, Bradley, got to run to the store real quick, and then I'll hop on. All right, awesome.
Bradley's awesome.
Just George. I know Just George is he was starting to make content, but then he's also really busy with school, which we have to understand. A lot of our younger friends, I think Eddie's busy with school as well.
I mean, I'm about to graduate soon, so I'm happy.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome, Eddie. I didn't know that.
No, thank God too. I cannot take the work anymore. I was dead ass gonna drop out. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
No, stay in school. You're almost there. You're almost there. Well, let us know when you do, so we could celebrate. Okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Damn right, no. I guess.
No, I guess it's going down, son.
Celebrating done to school. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Yeah, here's RJ.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, RJ, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm outside right now in the freezing cold. I have limited time. I just want to come by and swing and hang out with you guys.
No, it's
do you appreciate Brian?
Of course I do, man. Brian's one of the coolest people on here, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate the hell out of RJ, man. Dude, this guy and we might not always see eye to eye, but man, we always have a good chat.
I feel like you and I see eye to eye more than we don't. Though, to be fair,
this is true.
When is this amazing collab gonna happen? Like we've talked together all together, but now that you see eye to eye, you got to have an amazing collab. Has he got you in the Star Trek, RJ? Or are you
I've
too
always
busy
been
with
in
MC?
Star Trek. Actually,
no,
the first Star Trek movie I actually saw, the one that started my love for Star Trek, was actually the 2009 movie. I saw that when I was, I think I was 10, 11 years old. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And then I was like, let me go watch Next Generation. So I watched that on Netflix at the time. So, no, I've always really been into Star Trek. I haven't watched the newer stuff, though. That's the stuff, like, I need to get into the newer stuff.
Well, we've been getting a lot of this, T.W. McKay. And then I want to, if anyone does like Star Trek on the panel, I want you to share your first Star Trek experience. What hooked you? But after we get the T.W. McKay's comment here. Hey, Brian, thank you for being an open voice of reason. An all-around great panelist. I love talking Star Wars and, of course, food with you.
Dude, my second show of Master of Noms, TW and I talked food for like an hour and a half. It was amazing.
Yeah, I know. I need to get in on one of those. I want to talk burgers or something.
That's what I'm planning for next week. So look for Wednesday evening. We'll be talking burgers.
I have to say, I'm really liking these RJ on the run little clips.
Right?
I'm very intrigued. There's dogs.
He's letting the dogs out, Max.
Oh no, this isn't what Zeno says. These are cute dogs. Zeno, you're wrong.
This is what Max has to go through when he has to let the dogs out.
Oh, Saggy is. Oh, what?
She left. What the hell?
All right, Blinded Braille. Tis I Siri. I know that feeling, Brian. Okay. Shadako. Hey everyone.
Hey.
Yes. Oh, ye old nerdcast. I would invite Devin on, but he doesn't really know Brian yet. So you should though. You should, ye old nerdcast. Devin. All right. I wanted to share because I mean there certainly is more to you than Star Trek, but is severely lacking on MME, which I got to work hard on. What started your love of Star Trek? Did you go in order? What's the first experience you saw of Star Trek? Here we go. Well, thank you for taking the time.
What's up, Enosh?
And right off the bat, this is Brian's stream, but our thoughts and prayers go out to you, man. You're such an important, and thank you for sharing that. You're talking about it, so that is something special that you don't get. You share your whole family, so the lounge is a place for family too. So really appreciate you making time because I know you're busy during this time as well.
Yeah. Hey, I love Brian.
Yes.
And no, man, I sorry I'm a little late. I was looking for something. I'm trying to write an obituary, and I'm taking over my grandma's church tomorrow to help her. Because my grandma never canceled church. And this isn't about me. So I just had a lot and so I'm sorry I'm late. I was
whatever time
I was looking for my
yeah.
iPad because I realized I had not used my iPad that I use for like a lot of that stuff since I got fired. So I was like looking through boxes going like, where the heck is my iPad? So I had to find it, but now I'm here. And Brian, you're awesome, man. You're awesome. I wouldn't miss this for the world, man. You're awesome.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. Brian, hopefully you come out to Vegas in December, man. Hopefully we can
I'll try, but the way things have been going at work the last couple of weeks, I don't know, man. It's getting kind of hairy.
No, I totally get that. But yeah, hopefully we can all hook up eventually, man,
Oh, no, absolutely. Just for anything. Like I just want to go meet up with everybody. Like seriously. Y'all are my family.
Yeah, heck
I wish I could.
But I do got to bounce out now though. But like I said, Brian, we love you, man. And
absolutely,
always, man. Hopefully you're on the lounge later. We can hang out and talk about some movie stuff. So.
Absolutely, I will be up for that. I don't have to work till later tomorrow.
Heck yeah, dude. All right, peace out, guys.
Yeah. Later.
Well, I know you might not have too much time, Enosh, because you're busy with things. But if you can,
I'm here. I'm here, man.
We're trying to share our first Star Trek experience. Of course, there's more to Brian than that, but we do not really talk about Star Trek much. What got you into Star Trek? And I wanted to get Brian. Oh, the Metaverse is here.
Hey, Meta, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Meta?
What's going on, y'all?
We're appreciating Brian is what was going on, Meta. The most Meta. Yeah. What is Facebook going to take you down? Is Zuckerberg? I don't know. He's going after your name there.
God.
Oh, I guess you've heard that one before.
I have, dude. As soon as it happened, I had my Twitter. Normally, my Twitter is pretty chill. I get like 1-2 notifications. When that happened, everyone messaged me. It feels like everyone messaged me and notified me, and I'm just like, oh, these jokes are gonna. Oh God, why, Mark? Did you have to choose Metaverse? Meta, why?
Why? I would be using that. Yeah. You could sue Zuckerberg. No.
Oh no, like I feel the pain because it's the SEO is going to be screwed for like the that's the perception, right?
Oh, that when they try to find him, they're going to find Facebook or something. You mean?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I was using
you terminology. I
was using work terms. Sorry.
Yeah. It's like, what is she talking about? I think I actually know a little bit of SEO and stuff. So, but So your theory is because of the change that it's not going to be as good for him because they're going to find the new Facebook thing. But I thought it might help him pop more. I don't understand it as good as you do, though. So
there's going to be a bunch of really old people that have a Facebook that don't understand what happened to Facebook. They're just going to see this app called Meta on there and they're like, what is this app? When did I download this? Is this people trying to steal my information?
I had a Facebook and honey, can you come over here and help me?
And then they're going to call me at my job and literally call me just to see if I can help them get Facebook back on their phone. And I have to go through that entire explanation.
They can just be like my grandma. My grandma just refused to do anything with technology or the internet.
Tech support, man.
I've been going through I've been going through her like texts and stuff like that. And my grandmother's phone is just filled with political text. She's a typical 80-year-old woman. She's just got like all these political texts and like companies and stuff trying to get her to like sign up for this. And they're like, one company's just like, why didn't you go and take this survey that we sent you? And she literally is texting back to these people like that. It's just a bot, but you got to love her. She's texting back. She's like, I do still support that thing, whatever, but I just don't do the internet. I'm just like, God, it's just funny.
Well, I mean, I literally get paid to do what I used to do for my dad for free, which is basically, son, can you help me with this?
We have to bring it around back the Star Trek memories, though. We'll kick it off with Brian. Did you go in order? Was it the original series? Was it the Star Trek, the first movie, the motion picture? Or was it Wrath of Khan? What got you hooked?
The first episode that I watched that got me hooked was Star Trek Deep Space Nine season 3. The season opener, The Search.
Okay.
It was where the Dominion and or the Romulans and the Cardassians teamed up to go fight the Dominion, and they got their asses handed to them. It was a great episode. That's kind of what got me spurned on, and from that I watched the movies from like 2 onward. I would go to the library in when I lived in Roseville, and I would go pick up the movies because they had them, the VHS movies at the at excuse me, at the library, and I would get those, and that was around the time of Generations too. So
all right, I really appreciate your Star Trek cosplay too when you pop it on there. Have you gone to any conventions?
I've been to one. The poster that I have over here, that was kind of in frame sometimes, but isn't some other times. I got that at a Star Trek convention in 2012. It was really cool and real special to me because the Giants just won the World Series then, and so they had all the regalia up. I know they beat the Tigers. I'm sorry, buddy.
Well, it's nice being here. I'll see you guys.
Well, Protoss X has a question. What's the best Star Trek movie to start? Should you go in order, or should you just start with Wrath of Khan to get you? I just say Wrath of Khan.
If you're gonna go with movies, go with Wrath of Khan. If you're gonna try an episode out, do a couple original series episodes. Probably Space Seed. Get you acquainted with the character of Khan, and why he's upset. But other than that, you really don't have much. You don't have to have a lot of context to jump into the movies, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyone else? Ray, I don't know if you even like Star Trek. I'm not sure. I've never talked to you about Star Trek.
Yeah, I love Star Trek.
Oh, I didn't know. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the original series, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. I'm not too familiar with Voyager and Enterprise and the newer series as much, but I can get down with Voyager a little bit. But basically, like my first experiences with Star Trek were on like basic cable, playing the what is that? Syndicated. Yeah. Yes. When the series are syndicated on like local cable networks. Mm-hmm. It started with the original series and The Next Generation. And my paternal grandma, who I would go and visit often, she was a big fan of The Next Generation. Mm. And it was back when it was on UPN. Well, like the series was over, but they would be playing the syndicated episodes on UPN. And I remember just like bits and clips of like Picard and Data. I was just like really just like not 100% sold on it as a kid. I thought it was like a little bit too cerebral. Like I didn't know that word as a kid, cerebral, but I was like not super jazzed to watch it. Basically, it seemed like too talky and not enough like stuff blowing up in space, basically. But yeah, as an adult or like as an older person, like 18, 19, 20 onwards, I actually like sat down and watched, started to watch the original series and Next Generation when they were still on syndication on local cable. And I was just like, this series is actually pretty good. I can actually get down with a lot of the stories that they're telling. And like, to be totally honest, I haven't watched the shows in some amount in a long time, but I just remember thinking like, this is like, not like, it is a sci-fi show, but it's more about like different folks with different like ideas and backgrounds interacting and trying to find middle ground to create and foster successful relationships that are symbiotic, that are mutually beneficial to one another. And I was just like, this is really tight. I dig it. And yeah, that's kind of like my my fond memories of like being familiar with it as a kid and then just like rediscovering it as an adult and seeing like what all the rage is about it. So yeah.
All right, thank you, Rhea. I didn't know that about you. The love of Star Trek. I also want to ask favorite captain in the future too. Okay, Eddie, talk about all the Star Trek love you have.
You mean Star Wars, right?
Oh, God damn it! All right, I'm gonna have to remove Eddie.
No, come on. Okay. Let me just say this. I know. No, me and Brian has talked about it before. I told him I promised him I will watch everything, and then we'll have a stream about it. But I'm ignorant to the fact.
Wow,
I know
Bradley
he loves it a lot.
Star Trek.
I know he loves it a lot. I know he's told me about it too when we talk often. He's like, damn, I always want to talk about Star Trek, but it's either for these other people that we hang out with, it's either Snyderverse or talking about Geeks and Gamers. So I'm like, Brian, trust me, one day we'll do it. We'll get a stream together and I'll be knowledgeable on everything. But for now, I'm clueless about what you guys are talking about. But it's whatever. It's good to learn.
All right, so let's get to Enosh and then Ambassador, the Star Trek love.
So Star Trek for me, I remember I watched I remember being a kid watching some of the original series, but it was never something that I watched a lot of. I knew about Star Trek and I did like it. And I remember playing with like Mego figures of Star Trek when I was a kid, but I wasn't super into it. What's up, Belle? There she is. When I really remember Star Trek, like when I really first started liking Star Trek, I remember was I lived with my mom out in Vegas, and we lived at these apartments that offered free HBO, and with being there. And so I remember one month Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan was on, and that movie is just awesome. Like, I don't even think you have to be really a Star Trek fan to really appreciate that movie. It's just a really well-written movie. And I think that's why, like, every Star Trek movie after that, they're chasing that movie, pretty much everyone. And it's like, it's to the point where it's like, I want producers and directors to stop telling me, and the stars of the show to stop telling me, this is going to remind you of Wrath of Khan. Cause Wrath of Khan is Wrath of Khan.
Into Darkness tried to be Wrath of Khan and failed miserably.
Into Darkness was like Dollar General Wrath of Khan.
I still had to go by the Wish comparison.
Right? Yeah. I mean, like, it's not even Wish, man. It's like,
Wish.
It's like dollar store, it's like, here's your Star Wars toy. And it's like,
I feel like Dollar Store though has more integrity than Wish does.
Yeah, this isn't Darth Vader. This is like Dark Warrior. Who is this? Oh, wait,
Dark Warrior. Yeah.
With his laser
helmet,
sword.
it's just long black hair.
With a laser sword.
It's like these guys right here.
Oh God.
It's like these guys right here, right? It's like,
wait, no,
Mom, that's not Star Wars.
What is that?
Crypto?
It's Universal War.
What in the world?
That's crypto.
I've never seen that.
It's Universal War Space
It's
Commander.
highly collectible.
Really?
How highly collectible, Rhea? I've never heard of that.
I'm just joking. That's literally what you would find in the garment district in LA, or like any like flea market.
Yeah, exactly.
The flea market.
That's where I got that one. I got that one at a flea market because I had seen them when Tiffany and I went to Disney a couple years ago. We were down in Florida and we were at this big giant flea market, and sure enough, I passed on it there and I found it, and then just recently when we were in Chicago, I had to buy this sucker right here.
Oh wow!
Oh,
that's cheap dollar store Superman.
What?
Yeah,
is that?
look at that, man! It's like
Clark.
Superman, and then check out the back of this, right? So you got like Spider-Man Warrior or over there.
That's awesome.
Okay. No, that looks like either a He-Man or a G.I. Joe villain. Like,
look at this Batman up there.
There's like a bootleg.
There's like Batman Red and then
Hold
Batman
on.
Black.
That's amazing.
What was the name of the villain from Power Rangers? Not Rita, but the other one.
Zed. It's Lord Zed.
One of them looks like Zed.
It is.
Yeah,
That's what
like
it is.
Lord
It's Lord
Zed.
Zed. They're just repainting. Well, because they do these knockoffs, right? And
the most thing in action figures is making a mold, get a mold. So they probably sell the molds to.
That looks like you'd find it next to the backpack that has Sonic the Hedgehog in multicolor that has Obama next, like on the side of the book bag.
Hey, I'll give him this. It's long-haired Superman. It's long-haired Superman, which is odd. But that's right there. What Into Darkness?
Nick Cage.
What is this?
The unofficially released Nick Cage Superman.
But look,
Right.
so here's, but like I'm actually, like I've gotten to a point, like I guess with my collecting that like now I'm starting to actually look at bootleg stuff because there's some really cool bootleg stuff out there that's like really interesting. But that being said, yeah, that was my first foray into Star Trek. And then I remember when Star Trek 4 came out, my grandma actually.
You could jump on, DL. Yeah, jump on. Yeah, there's still a spot. And then we have some people volunteering to come out. And then we're going to get an ambassador after Enosh.
Yeah, my grandma actually took me to see Star Trek 4.
Oh, wow.
In the theater. And I really enjoyed that. And I love the story for that. And I remember being a kid and loving that movie. And like, I remember the hate for that movie. Like that's how you know. That's how you know you're old school. Because now it's cool to like Star Trek 4. Back then, it was not cool to like Star Trek 4. It's like, oh, the whale one. Oh yeah, the stupid whale one where they go back in time and get whales.
I love that one. That was
like,
environmentalism has gotten up in popularity recently.
But Brian can attest to it. Like the idea back then was it was not Star Trek enough because they were not really on a ship. They were not really doing things that were Star Trek-y. They were back in 1986, like, and people thought it was a gimmick, but like if you watch the whole series now as a whole,
it's one of the more Star Trek-y of them all.
Yeah, it really is. It's really awesome. And so now it's cool to love it, which is great. But and then of course I started watching Next Generation when Next Generation came out. And by the time Next Generation was done, I mean, I was watching all the time. I was making sure I got every episode in and loved every episode. And so, and I've loved Star Trek ever since. And I mean, I've loved the ship. I got ships. I got all kinds of fun stuff with Star Trek. And I love Star Trek. It's just different. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't get into a lot of modern Trek. I haven't watched Discovery at all. It just doesn't look interesting to me. It may be very interesting if I actually watched it. But honestly, the design of the ship looks stupid to me. Like like every time I see the ship, I don't think of it as a real ship. I feel like Zeno, you're wrong, man. Like I know you might have loved it, but you're saying you loved it, like, aren't you? No, okay, so everyone loved it, dude.
In his area, probably everyone loved it.
Maybe in your area, dude. I got mocked heavily for loving Voyage Home, bro. Like seriously, mocked heavily.
It was a hit in LA. And when I was living in LA when it came out, it was one of the.
It was not over here in the Midwest. I'll just tell you that. No, nobody liked it, and that's all we heard was people like didn't like Star Trek 4. And I remember reading magazines about it where like people like talked about how it was like the worst thing, and like they didn't think it was Star Trek enough or whatever, But anyways, but you know what I do? What my fondest memory of Star Trek actually doesn't have anything to do with any of the movies, any of the TV shows, nothing. Me and my friends at my friend Wayne's house, the entire upstairs of their house, they lived basically in the main level of the house. The entire upstairs of their house was basically just kind of like empty. My friend Wayne ended up moving up there and had his bedroom up there. And when he did, there was like a whole huge bedroom that wasn't even being used. And we had like this dresser set up.
An entertainment subscription.
What the hell?
We had
I had the pay-per-view on a different screen.
We had a whole we had a table set up, right, where we took different electronics, like different like video games, electronic, remember the old electronic games and stuff like that. We had all these little things, and we set them all up on this table, and then we set 2 chairs right at that table, right. And then there was like a giant wall that was kind of like in front of there. So that we had like about 6 feet of space between where that table was and this wall. And we put a blanket up on that wall that made it look like it was almost like space. And we had 2 chairs right there and like all these little electronics that we could like flip switches and do gadgets and stuff. And then we had this like really cool, it wasn't really a recliner, but it was this orange chair that spun around and had like, captain's kind of, like a captain's chair. And me and my friends, we would play Star Trek. And we'd take turns being the captain. And I'll never forget one day my grandma called down and said, Enosh, you got to come home. It's time to come home. You got to come home and eat. And I remember we were just starting and it was finally my turn to be captain. And we'd go off on these adventures and we'd do this fun, stupid stuff. We'd make it up, as we went along. We'd just play and make it up. And we'd always beam down to wherever we had to go to. We had our phasers and stuff, and we'd fight whoever we had to fight and, whatever. And then at the end, we always did the thing because we had seen, I think, was it Star Trek 4 where they all get like medals and stuff? Which one is it where they all get like recognized?
Yeah, at the end of Star Trek 4, they all
right.
They punish them and praise them at the same time.
So we would always play that like we fought whatever evil we had to fight, right? And then at the end, we'd all stand there and like act like we were getting like, commendations and stuff like that, for like what we had just done, whatever we had battled and stuff. And TW, I did the same thing with Star Wars, but that Star Trek thing, like we actually had to set some stuff up to do it.
Yeah, there was prep involved.
There was prep involved, and there was all this stuff. And then we would even do the thing like where literally we'd be sitting there and like the ship would get like hit and everything. It was like we were going all
shaking
around,
in our chairs. Oh, heck
shaking
yeah.
our chairs, falling out of the chair and everything like that. And I'll never forget because my grandma called and she was going to make me come home. And I remember like I went home and I was so upset. And I said to her, I said, Grandma, I said, we were playing Star Trek and I had to wait all this time. And then finally it was my turn to be the captain last. And then I had to leave and it's not fair and everything. And she's like, well, honey, okay, well, you can go back.
There you go.
and she let me go back down there so that I could be captain of the ship.
Oh, that's
and
killer.
so that's actually my greatest Star Trek memory. But Brian, I do want to say to you, because I know that they were going around earlier talking about you and it's your stream. So I want to tell you guys, Brian has become such a good friend and I love this guy. He's always there. He's always first to be like, yep, I'm there, man. Like anytime it's like, hey, got a stream, whatever. He's just like, I'm there, man. And just supportive until he's literally about ready to fall over. Which I laugh because he's 3 hours like behind me. And like, I'm sitting over here at like 4 a.m. He's like there at 1 a.m. going.
And the Jeopardy King. I've heard he's beat William quite a few times.
Yes, he has.
Oh,
here we go.
He has beaten you. He has beaten
Max, you just had to stir the pot.
He has beaten you.
I am 3-0.
No, you're not 3-0. He has beaten you.
He's never beaten you.
Because you didn't show up. See, that's what happens when you don't show up. You get a default judgment against you, sir.
That's right.
We'll send you your bill. We'll send you your court fees in the mail.
Don't make me pull out my belt. I got my wrestling belt here.
You got a default judgment against you, Brian.
This is the Poindexter court.
Yes, Brian. I'm in the center square. Brian has received a default judgment against William. Oh, hey now. I got put on the other side of the quadrant. I'm like now on the other side of the quadrant away from Brian. I don't know what happened there. But no, but I just want to say, guys, Brian is such a good guy. He is exactly who he seems like off screen as he is on. He's very, very supportive of me. He's been very supportive of me. I kind of stole him from Max. I don't know how that happened
for a while. I was like, man,
I don't even know how that happened, dude.
Such a comfy place.
I just offered him a place.
I did realize that there was a big hole of Star Trek love and movie talk tonight, and that's on me. I did not realize this many people are about the Trek.
Yeah, man. Max, I did not mean to steal him from you. Like that was not. I literally just kept coming over to the lounge and like all of a sudden I realized at some point he was just kind of because he was like the first guy I'd bring in every show, and so like he just kind of became the sidekick. And but I love Brian. No matter whose show Brian's on, Brian brings a lot of love and a lot of joy. And I think Rhea said it earlier. Like Brian just brings a lot, I think, to anybody's show and anybody who's got Brian on. And even when he does his own stuff, Brian's got a laid back personality to him. And Brian, I appreciate you, man. And I'm thankful for your friendship. And I can't wait to meet you in person one day.
Oh, yes.
And actually give you a hug. And,
I'd like to meet all of you. Most of you.
It's going down.
No, I'm just kidding. I'd love to meet all. I'd love to give all of you a hug. Ambassador. And except that, now we know who I was talking about. Andrew, of course. No, I'm just kidding. I love that Andrew loves Spider-Man. We're gonna have a Spider-Man stream eventually. Ambassador, I'm so glad you could make it. And are you a Star Trek fan? I know you're Babylon 5. I know you have that show. Do you have any Star Trek memories or anything you want to share? Or about Brian? All right.
Brian
Jarbo. Okay, Matt Jarbo, you have entered the stream.
I have.
Brian needs more appreciation, not just the Star Trek.
Hey, listen, if I could give Brian a rub and tug, I would. You know what? He's earned it.
You know what? I would totally take that. So thank you.
You know?
And ladies and gentlemen, we have entered that area now. Awesome.
That was record time for
you.
You
know what you get when you send me the link. I don't want to hear from any of you.
Oh god!
You know what you get. I don't want to hear it.
No, you're right. No, as a long time viewer, I should expect this. I don't know what I was thinking.
Exactly. I'm in my car. I'm not near my kids. I can say what I want. No,
Brian readily accepting it. Like, yeah, I'll take it.
Listen, hey, listen. It's only gay if the balls touch. All right, not the hands or joints. We're fine.
As long as you yell Slayer afterwards, it's not. Yeah, you're good.
What the fuck?
I'll give you the Vulcan neck pinch.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Your hands, you do it like you do. I can't do it in this hand, but you do it like that's how you do it, right? Like a cow's hoof.
What are we talking about? Eddie, someone's trying to enter the stream. So you mentioned you'd be okay to dip out. So Eddie.
Oh yeah, like I said, I don't give a shit about Star Trek, but
that's really
damn.
Nice.
That's a good answer.
Well, you're literally right next to the man.
Hot take, Eddie. No,
I mean, you do the same thing when you come on to my anti-Snyderverse stream. So Brian, I have to do the anti thing that you do to me.
No worries, buddy.
No, I do appreciate you. I was happy to be here, and like I said, keep talking about these these things I don't know about. But yeah, peace out, everyone.
All right,
peace
out.
Mm-hmm.
Peace out.
See you, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have.
I won't be able to stay long, but I can.
So whoever was trying to enter before, you could come back in now. They were trying to enter. There was too many people. All right.
Wow, I just got an order to go to Mr. Beast's Burger.
Is that a thing?
Mr. Beast Burger?
Yeah.
Sounds like it'd be pretty good.
I mean, I don't know. It's a distance, though. You know what? I'm going to skip that one because that's a distance. I got screwed on that stuff last night.
And you're frozen. Oh, no, you're not.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, I'll have to. Yeah, I just jumped on to go do some deliveries, but no, Brian's a good guy. Brian's a good egg. He was kind of popped on a bunch of streams and stuff, but first you're like, oh, hey, who's this guy? All right, who's a Star Trek? All right, cool. Oh, former Doomcock fan. I don't know. And then you get to know him, and you're like, oh, it's a solid cat. He's a solid cat. Works hard. I love his Master of Knobs. I think that's a great title. That's a great title. It's hysterical. And I like that Brian he brings like positivity to it wherever he's at. So that's always really good.
And he gives me hell sometimes too. He's not afraid to give me hell.
You deserve it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Rubber hose, wet clothes, like we're talking waterboarding. I mean, like sometimes we need to really bring you down a little bit. But Brian, he's not the kind of guy to do that. He's the kind of guy to give you a stern look and to be like, Max, now. In Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan, they dealt with the problem using phasers and photon torpedoes and shit like that. And I don't know. My Star Trek knowledge is very bad.
I never watched most of Star Trek.
You never saw The Wrath of Khan?
Like when Commander Solo
went in there. You see the episode where Tobey Maguire visits Next Generation? Next Generation. You have to go and watch the whole series.
No. All jokes aside, Kirsten Dunst's first acting appearance was in Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Wait,
really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You just blew Andrew's mind.
She was in the 7th season. She was Deanna Troy's long lost daughter or sister.
Probably giving her brother some grief about not being able to why didn't you come try to find me? Oh, Lord have mercy.
So she was better in that than in Spider-Man.
I was waiting on DL to say that.
She was glorious in Spider-Man in that rain scene. Top tier acting.
Yes, that's probably the best.
Top tier clothing department too.
It was a C-.
The wardrobe department did good that scene.
I'm grading the scene and also.
If you think about it for a second, making out upside down in the rain almost is like a precursor to waterboarding.
True.
Oh my God.
What did I just walk into?
Think about it. All that water was running into Toby's face.
Yeah, I mean,
what is this mask made out of? Like, that's the other thing. Like, Because like if that mask is made of something that can like resist water, then like it's basically waterboarding.
I think Toby would make a good captain.
So Zero Dark Spider-Man.
William.
Look, Andrew, I know how much you love the Raimi series, but I'm sorry, you cannot defend Kirsten Dunst. You cannot.
Well, Dial, did you see my response to you? Like apparently Kirsten is fine coming back if she was asked to, and it's just like, thank God no one did though. Then right?
Can you shut up, Meta, please?
Oh, Andrew, this is appreciation. We're not.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be like that.
No. All right.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing with that, though, right? Like, I mean, come on, everyone is denied everything. So, you know, when Kirsten Dunst came out and said, "I'm not in it," they didn't bring this old gal back. You're just like, girl, you're like 42. I'm like 40. Shut up. I'm not even 40 yet. You know, it's like you're not old. Like now you're MILF. You're in MILF territory.
Again, see,
do we want to see a MILF Mary Jane?
I mean,
I would be down with that if she actually looked like Mary Jane.
Again, like I'm
if she
for
actually
that.
looked
Just
like
not
Mary
Kirsten
Jane,
Dunst.
I'd be down with it. But whatever Kirsten Dunst, whatever her freaking name is,
Kirsten.
Yeah, Kirstie Alley.
She was in Star Trek too.
You know, I know she was in Star Trek. You know what? Actually, she kind of matches the figure more from back in the day than Kirsten Dunst. Like, I never believed Kirsten Dunst. Is it Kirsten? What is
it's Kirsten? Yeah, it's Kirsten Dunst. Yeah.
This looks fun. This Prodigy.
So I'm just gonna be honest with you. I never believed Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane because she just did not have the right look. She.
You guys can disagree all you want, but I'm still gonna cherish those films, no matter what all you guys say.
Well, we're not knocking the movies.
No, I'm not knocking the movie. I'm just saying I never believed her as Mary Jane because she didn't fit it physically. She just didn't fit it like I think his personality because like Mary Jane was very aggressive. Mary Jane was very aggressive and like everybody. Look, and you know Andrew, I love Toby. Toby's probably my favorite Spider-Man. But the thing is everybody in those movies is like so like emotional and and naive.
I can be emotional sometimes. What's this?
Like, yeah, but I mean no, but I mean like everybody's so like non-confident. Like everybody's like so just like the opposite. Nobody actually
they're doubting themselves.
Everybody doubts themselves, and nobody actually wants to have a conversation and actually say what's on their mind. So like it goes 3 movies.
What are you talking about, Enosh? There was conversations all the time if you count self-monologuing.
Oh my gosh!
Right. I got to jet, guys, but good seeing you guys and happy appreciation, Brian.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll see you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like half the stuff that happened in those Spider-Man movies could have been solved in the first movie in the first 5 minutes if like 2 people would have actually gone to each other and been like,
"Way to talk
hey,
about
this
Star
is the problem."
Trek.
I'm just
a lot of Spider-Man 3.
I mean, to be fair, Max, both start with an S.
Well, William was just about to say his start. What got you into Star Trek? What got you into Brian?
Oh, he was on the same stream.
Rephrase that, please.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
I am keeping it as is.
Max,
what got you into Brian?
He's not into Brian yet, but after this, he will be.
There you go.
Cue Enosh's video clips.
Right, I got plenty of video clips for that.
He was on the very first stream that I was on Enosh, and he was just there and just interacted with him when it was down.
Just there.
No, he was.
He was just sitting there.
And then he beat you on Jeopardy 3 times. And then, what's your thoughts on Star Trek?
I love Star Trek. I thought it went through a dark era, a self-inflicted era from 04 to 16, and it's recovering from that. I love all the new stuff. I think that once people stop trying to define what Trek is, it'll be in a much better place. I think that's the first thing that
you guys do need to show
is try to define what Trek is. Just let Trek be, because like I said, if I were going to play by those rules, Lower Deck's not Trek, but it's Trek to someone. So if once Star Trek fans stop trying to define what Trek is, it will be in a heavenly place. And it's taken decades for that to happen, but I think it's finally starting to happen.
Yeah. Can I just quickly ask Brian a question? Because you've seen Lower Decks, right? Right, Brian?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Would you say that I need a lot of knowledge or context about Star Trek to understand it, to watch it, or could I go in as a newbie?
The one thing about Lower Decks, and I think this is like the same thing with Family Guy.
Okay.
It's a lot of references.
I see.
And I think that's the one thing about it that kind of would weigh it down for somebody that's looking to get into Star Trek through Lower Decks. It's a great show. I love it. It's funny, but it's funny because of the references a lot of the times.
Okay.
And
but you know what? Here's the thing, Brian.
But I'd also say give it a shake.
Tiffany actually likes the show, and she doesn't get most of the references. Like I'll fill her in afterwards, but she loves the show because it's funny. It's filled with enough funny things that it's like, if you just want like some Star Trek light that you can just like laugh at, I think it's there too. But I get what Brian.
Yeah, it sounds like
it is filled with like lots of cool like inside baseball stuff where you're like,
oh, it's so many Easter eggs.
There's like deep cuts. Yeah, it makes it more appreciative if you know the context of some of the jokes. But that doesn't mean that like newbies won't have fun watching it.
Exactly. It's not to say you wouldn't enjoy it. It's just there's a lot of like inside baseball, as it were. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I've been thinking about starting it because like I just want a good comedy series, and honestly that one's been on my radar because it just seems like it's so funny.
It is. I enjoy it just on the comedy standpoint.
Well, it does not hurt, Lorenzo. No, that does not hurt.
No.
It can help. It can only improve, even if it's.
I mean, maybe I need to start weed then, because like I said, it just looks.
I mean, his picture looked like it was high as shit.
So Bradley, talking about Bradley, you come on the stream. What's your appreciation level for both Brian, Star Trek, and Noms?
No, I love Brian, and I love Star Trek too, and I love how positive Brian is
on
every stream I see him in. And I do. I love that show. I love anything about food. The only thing about that show is it makes me starving.
Yes.
Same. No. The trick is eat first, and then and then go on.
No, it makes me want to eat for sure. But no, I love Brian. I love hearing his takes on stuff, and he's very, very positive, and I think we need more of those types of people for sure on YouTube. And I love his passion for Star Trek too. You know, I came on here recently on YouTube. I didn't know anyone who liked Star Trek and anyone to talk about it with, and I love getting to talk about Star Trek with Brian for sure. In my experience with Star Trek, I'd say my favorite memory of Star Trek is when I was younger, and when I was introduced to it, my father is a huge Trekkie. He's a huge Star Trek fan. And he had this big old bag of all the movies and shows, and he sat it down in front of me, and he said, pick one. We'll start with that one, whatever you want to watch. And I picked Generations, and I love Generations. I know a lot of people don't like that movie, but that was my first introduction to Star Trek, and I love it to this day. And yeah, I love Brian and Star Trek equally. They're both amazing.
Man, if you could get Noms, Brian, and Star Trek all together, oh my goodness.
Man, if I could get my way down to Vegas one of these days.
Isn't there like a cookbook for that?
I've just realized from all this appreciation that someone needs to do a Star Trek show, like a positive Star Trek show.
Hey, Brian, I got some ideas for you, man. So.
All right.
Hey, when we do this, we got to dress up in uniforms, dude.
Oh man!
I got my uniform. My communicator. I took my communicator.
He's like it's literally hanging right here. It's ready to go.
Too?
Yeah, I got every uniform from every era.
Every era.
Oh, that's awesome.
William, every era uniform. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm about to hang them up. I'm about to hang them up in my little Star Trek area.
So
from TOS all the way up till Admiral Picard's uniform and Picard.
Oh, wow.
I like those two.
William Shatner.
DL, thank you for joining us. What do you appreciate about Brian, Star Trek, and Noms? And where you met Brian at,
Right. It's one of the knowledge. I think this is the first time I'm on your stream, so thank you for having me.
Anytime, DL.
Of course. Brian, he's the man. I love him, man. I remember going on the first live stream I've ever been on was on, I think it was one of Enosh's call-in shows, and Brian was there, and he's just very down to earth, man. He's very cool. He's very easy to talk to, and he helps ground the conversation. So he's just great. Not much to say, man.
Right back at you, dude. Awesome.
Andrew. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I thought you wanted me to talk about Star Trek. I don't know.
Oh yes, yeah. Star Trek. If you have something to say, yes.
even though my thoughts on Star Trek are a little controversial.
Oh, now you have to.
That's nothing new, though, DL. You have more hot takes than I do.
Quick, Max, I'm going to head out the main event for this pay-per-view is about to roll up, and I'm going to jump on the stream like that. But, hey, appreciate you, Brian. Like I said, you were just there, and you just grown on me. So,
hey, man.
Keep up the same thing. And no, you've never beaten me, but, hey, you keep dreaming, though.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be on like a Star Trek trivia stream, too.
Ooh, that would be amazing. On the next episode of the
podcast. We can arrange that. I mean, we got a couple, we got like an hour, and I can put that together.
It's like that could be arranged.
Wow, Enosh, that was a
we can make that happen right away. Is what I'm saying. We can make that happen right away.
Wow, I'm intrigued. I'm sorry. Go ahead, DL. You had any Star Trek references, or you had you said you had a doozy of a hot take on Star Trek.
Yeah. So keep in mind, this is the Star Wars fan talking about Star Trek.
So
please keep this in mind. But
I will not allow it. No, disavow.
I was a Star Wars fan first. I'll allow.
Okay. So, starting out, Star Trek was a bit spotty for me. So my first experience with Star Trek was Next Generation. I think I saw some episodes, like I think was either in season 3 or season 4. They would come on TV, and I'd be like, "Oh, okay, this is kind of interesting. This is different. Okay, this feels a lot like Star Wars. What is this?" At least that's what I thought at the time. And then I would see like Deep Space Nine and Voyager, like the spots. I would see some episodes here and there. I was like, okay, this is kind of interesting. Okay, but okay. So here's what's really going to hit people. What really got me to say, "Oh wow, this is really, really cool. Like, I want to see more from this universe," is Star Trek 09. That was the first movie I saw in IMAX.
Oh, wow.
And when I first saw that movie, I was blown away. I loved it. It made me want to see more watched me to go back and see the other shows and watch the other movies. And that's what I did. I ended up watching all the other older films. Wrath of Khan was amazing. Really, really loved the Wrath of Khan. I think Undiscovered Country and First Contact is okay. And I'm one of those people that kind of liked Nemesis. I know a lot of people don't like that movie, but no, for me, I had a good time with it. And then I went back and watched some of the original series, and I'm like,
yeah, no
struggle.
Old and dated.
Well, it's a struggle for us, but again, like I have family members that can watch those like back to back because to them it's just as fresh as it was when it first aired. So but I get it though. It's definitely something.
Yeah. And then I know a lot of people want to hate on Into Darkness, which that movie does have problems. Like especially the last 20 minutes, I'm like, what the hell is this? But up until that point, I really enjoyed Into Darkness. And then Star Trek Beyond, I really liked as well. That's probably. Is it my least favorite of the 3? I don't know because I keep going back between Beyond and Into Darkness because like Beyond wasn't as exciting as the first 2, but then Into Darkness had the last 20 minutes and Benedict Cumberbatch's Khan. I'm like, but like those J.J. Abrams movies really got me into Star Trek, being like, okay, this is it that I see it transcending the nicheness that Star Trek has been getting, and that paved the way for the modern Trek that we have today, which I still haven't watched all of it. I only watched the first season of Discovery, and I watched some episodes of Lower Decks, and I'm like, I don't know how to feel about it, but I'm going to give it more of a chance. I haven't seen Picard. I haven't seen Picard or Prodigy yet, but I'm interested in those as well. But yeah.
No, I feel the same way about 2009, dude. It was such an important milestone for Star Trek in a sense that I feel like JJ injected Star Wars into it, so it opened it up to that wider audience. and it gave people the opportunity to go back and watch a lot of that stuff, which was on Netflix and still is. So it's like you can go back and watch Deep Space Nine and be like, oh, okay, this is pretty decent, man. I like where they're going here. Just the whole idea of the Federation is pretty badass if you think about it. Like, you want to talk about diversity, we're not talking about humans in different colors. We're talking about aliens and different species, like all together. Yes. So it's a whole nother level of diversity. So I don't know. It's been. I appreciate the J.J. Abrams movies, even though I throw Into Darkness a lot of shit. It's still. I understand and recognize.
Notice Brian backpedaling here.
Yes, I understand and recognize its importance. I'm not hating
on the good guy, Brian. You can't be the good guy all the time. Shut up.
Okay, fine. All right.
Take a stance. Like I said, be a man. Be a man. Speak up every once in a while. Say what you really feel. You really hate it. Tell DL.
2.5 hours.
Look at him.
And I literally actually spoke out
being like, be a man, Brian.
When he. Okay, so when.
Don't mince your words. Say what you want to say. Think about what you're going to say, and just say it. Just drop the bomb. Just drop the bomb. Tell DL
when I saw
that he's wrong, that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Warp Core, when I saw Kirk head down to the Warp Core,
be Mickey from Rocky,
and I knew exactly what was going to happen. I'm like, those sons of bitches. And then the glass,
Brian, feel it.
The glass,
those sons of bitches.
Spock yelled "Khan," and I was like,
I pissed you off, Brian.
I said, really?
Why are you acting like Emperor Palpatine?
Out loud. I was like,
it went downhill.
Really? I was like, what the hell? I got an elbow to the side from the person that I was with watching the movie because I never speak out in movies, and that was the first and only time I ever have. I've never considered leaving a movie until that point in time. I didn't because I had driven 2.5 hours to watch that damn movie.
Yeah.
Pain and Gain was the better of the two movies that I watched that day. Okay? Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain is a good movie.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
Literally
Anthony
like another
Mackie,
movie better than
Mark
the Star
Wahlberg.
Trek movie that you saw, Brian.
Good.
Oh, wow.
Let your hatred flow through you.
I feel.
Thank you.
No, I'm with you, man. When
my dinner
Zach
was better.
Quinto yelled, God! It just
I had barbecue
downhill after that. Oh, God.
When they stole your childhood, Brian, by having him say Khan.
I wouldn't say
How
stole my
angry
childhood.
were you?
Just kind
They
of
defiled it.
okay. See, this whole
Put the hood on
ruining
you.
my child. Here's one thing that grinds my gears. This whole ruining my childhood thing. Okay, it's not like they went in a time
turn to Peter
machine,
Griffin.
hopped back into their thing, and said, "You know what, guys? I'm gonna screw up your movie." No, that movie's still there, guys. Unless it's Star Wars. Okay, unless it's Star Wars.
Changed all of the other movies, Brian. You just didn't know this.
Damn it.
Okay, so not even Enosh working with like the Emperor Palpatine look is actually working.
Yes, Brian.
His eyes are covered by the tip of the top of the head. It's so great.
Be true, Brian.
You like the movie, the Monty Python?
You want this,
Brian.
Your friends on the Centauri moon will soon feel my wrath. Come take your place by my side, and together we will kill all those who like that movie.
Yeah, just like
I guess
Snoke.
you gotta kill me too, bro.
Just like Snoke.
I've got
I liked it too.
where DL lives.
That was the movie that
we'll
started
show
it
up
for
with
me.
all the Star Trek memorabilia we can find and just beat him with Into Darkness memorabilia.
It's why The Last Jedi didn't piss me off so much.
God.
No, seriously, I got burned on I got burned with
That
JJ
actually does make sense though.
Because before that movie came out, it was all about speculation. It was all about, it's not gonna be Khan, guys. It's gonna be John Harrison. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna love it, guys. JJ,
You were just numb.
Yeah,
It sounds like you were just numb.
So by the time that movie came out and all the speculation leading up to it, I was just like, you know what?
Brian,
I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt.
Brian went numb. It's just like, you know what? It's like, my hopes and dreams were shattered last time. You don't get a second chance to do this.
It's like, you lied to me.
Yeah, that was another you sons of bitches part when he's like, I am Khan.
I'm like,
and the people in the audience are like, who?
Anything like,
I
was like, okay, let's see where you're going with this. Let's see where you're going with this.
Full dark side,
super blood.
He's going full Palpatine. Go for Palpatine. What?
I love that.
What do you mean they blew up the Death Star?
Right.
Okay. Max, you're having competition for a hooded figure of the year award.
Yeah. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
You're getting usurped.
Wait, were you not paying attention?
I had to find my headphones.
It's Emperor. I don't even know how to combine Palpatine with Enosh.
Hold on, just a second.
Hold on, give me a minute.
Poindexter.
The artist formerly known as
That actually works. Emperor Poindexter. Oh God.
Good. Yes. I am back to feel your anger.
What the heck is an aluminum falcon? TW.
The heck is an aluminum falcon?
What the heck is an aluminum falcon? Oh God! Sorry, boys. I have to take this. Right. That's what? Who? What do you mean they blew up the whole thing? Well, who's left? No one? Just you? And you've been flying around in a spacecraft for how many days? Oh my God, that's gotta stink.
I can imagine that conversation going down between Vader and the Emperor. All right, what happened? Funny story.
What's great is that this is the second time today that reference has been made. I love it so much.
All right, H Bart's $105. Haven't talked to Brian much, but it's been great talking Bond with him.
Oh, dude, absolutely, H Barts. One of these days, that's why I call myself the master of none. It's because I like so many different things. It's hard for me
Except Dune. I thought about making this a Dune stream.
Everything.
There you go.
Not Dune though. Not Dune. I'm sorry. Sorry, Brian.
Wait. I have to ask this now, Brian. In your opinion, which Bond is not necessarily your least favorite? Which one do you think did like the worst job of portraying the character?
Gold Bond.
Ooh, worst job of portraying the character.
Yeah, like portraying the character, because there's the one that I was talking with my uncle about this. Like, there's the one that came between was it Richard Moore and
it was George Lazenby in on Her Majesty's Secret Service. See, that's the thing. George Lazenby did a great job for a guy that wasn't an actor. He was just a model. And he blew it away. Like, he was really good in that movie. The emotion was there. That movie was fantastic. Yes. So George Lazenby gets a lot of shit. As far as somebody who did the character injustice, that's really hard for me, because I think they all really did a fantastic job of portraying Bond, especially of the eras. Timothy Dalton, I think, is probably the one that gets probably the least amount of respect. As far as my favorite one, I'm a Roger Moore stan. I love Roger Moore.
Okay, my uncle was the same way.
You say that because I feel like Roger took the most liberties with the character.
I think
he was more goofy from what I
it was told. The most welcome though. Like it was shtick, but like it came across. It was well accepted. It wasn't like it wasn't like we would take a movie now and be like, oh, that's hella cringe. I mean, looking back at a lot of Roger Moore stuff, it's like, but that back then that was like the Adam West Batman. Yeah, I mean that was endearing. It was a little bit different.
I'd say like up until The Spy Who Loved Me, he was really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, from The Spy Who Loved Me. Yeah,
I see.
Oh, For Your Eyes Only. Yeah, that was all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, I do like all of them. I like Sean Connery. In fact, I even like Pierce Brosnan's Bond.
Pierce Brosnan's actually my favorite.
I mean,
Tobey
I asked
Maguire
this.
would make an amazing Bond.
Who?
Wow.
Tobey Maguire. No, just kidding. I'm looking forward to Toby though, Andrew. We'll have a Spider-Man stream.
No, soon. I seriously hope that Cavill gets the chance to play Bond though, for real, because that was like my top pick after Craig.
You want Superman as James Bond?
Listen, that dude fits the mold. All right, that man can play. That man can play The Witcher, Superman, and Bond, and
as
do
long
it.
As he plays Superman again, I'm good.
Oh no, yeah, that'll happen just later. Right now, he needs to be Bond and Geralt. I couldn't think of the name of the character before, but Geralt. But I asked that question as someone who's actually never seen a James Bond film.
Oh, look at that!
Yes. Okay, I'm down. We're moving over to the lounge tonight, fellas.
Moving to the lounge.
All right. Yeah. Let me know when we're supposed to. I did have some articles up. I was trying to find Star Trek news. There is actually some from Deadline.
Hey.
Let's see. Transformers: Rise of the Beast pushed back a year. New Star Wars movie to beam up over Christmas.
You mean Star Trek?
Yay! New Star.
What did I say?
Star Wars.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
But it's okay though.
I did not. I don't believe it.
Oh, is this the Hemsworth idea? Because I'm really down for that. Like,
yeah, I think they finally agreed on a deal to bring both Pine and Hemsworth back.
All right. Well, this just in: Paramount Transformers: Rise of the Beast will no longer be opening. Now, this is animated, right?
No, it's a live
action. Yeah, CG, giant CG robots with big explosions and
live action.
In the
it is.
Yeah, it's live action.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. You need some help there, Brian.
Well,
I think Paramount did a great job by pushing this movie back.
Yes, they did.
They do the better job, but they just canceled it.
Let's get to the Star Trek part. In the new Star Trek movie they've been in development and won't launch on June 9th, 2023, rather December 22nd, 2023. The pick is in development with Matt Shakman attached to direct, as we first told you. Rise of the Beast is directed by Steven. Okay, where's the Star Trek? What is it about?
That was it.
I thought they were going to say, is it a continuation of the?
I think it's going to be, from what I heard, it's
Abrams,
going to be,
or is it going to be something different, or what?
I heard it was supposed to be kind of like I heard Flashpoint kind of like.
Oh, they're about to future past this.
They're gonna fix the Kelvin verse.
Oh God!
Out of the two R word comic book references, I think that Days of Futures Past is a better reference than the other one at this point.
Well, let's get to Pelpy Enosh. What's happening with Star Trek? What's happening? Can you see the future?
Well, I'm not Jim Cock. I don't read tea leaves and go into Kathleen Kennedy's backyard and, dig up old bones or whatever.
True.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be another Star Trek thing.
Great prediction. I'm sure there'll be another one.
I'm sure there'll be another one. There's money to be made. It'll be woke.
Corporate Commander.
It'll be woke. Oh, no.
Alex Kurtzman's got to make money.
Go get my Cobra Commander helmet, man.
They need to fire Alex Kurtzman. Fire Alex Kurtzman.
All the world with my woke Star Trek. Yeah, Cobra.
For some reason now, I just want to hear Cobra and Skeletor have a conversation about which one gets their butt kicked more.
I will say I don't like Alex Kurtzman. We can do that. So that is one.
Oh, we're actually doing it.
Oh my God.
Yes. Do that right here.
H Sports 100. Imagine if Lazenby.
Why is it that I always get my
diamonds are
at
forever?
the end of every episode?
Dude, legit.
What are you talking about, Chrome Dome? Have you seen an episode of He-Man before? For God's sake, I'm always losing, and the one time I win, all the stupid fans just gripe and complain and don't want to see the other 5 episodes. No! I've never won, not even once. They even made another character called Serpentor to take my place, and he sucked. He sucked so bad they wanted me back. They never even replaced me. They just kept getting my butt kicked left and right. They even made Mark Hamill my voice, made me so much darker and more interesting, and they still wanted me gone and hated my episodes. Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I knew this to be an actual animated thing.
Where is Max? Is Max down there? Where is Max? Is he down there? Where is he?
Max is down there. Looking like he's about to read the newspaper.
There's Max right next to me. Oh my God! Oh, he's down there now. What's going on? Where am I? I don't.
You know that he doesn't have eyeballs, right, Max?
What is going on, Cobra? Just say he would run, wouldn't he? Yes. Anyways, Max, where is? Oh, now he's down there.
Are you playing musical chairs? What's going on?
He's moving around.
Max.
Where'd he go? Okay, hold on.
Max.
I opened up a whole other window here. Hold on.
What is it, Skeletor?
All right, now here's the deal.
Madman.
Oh, there you are. Wait, where am I? I don't know. Okay, here we are. Max, I want to make a public invitation to you to be my first guest on the Skeletor Show on the Poindexter Lounge.
Is it going to be woke?
No, it's not going to be woke. What kind of stupid question is that?
I don't know. I've heard Masters of
Chrome Brain. Can you get your own mask, for God's sake?
Oh, this is my own mask.
Your own mask.
To be fair, I have my own mask. So.
Yeah. I'm surrounded by numbskulls. Jeez.
Hey.
Look at you talking down there, Mr. Spider-Man. Like Tobey Maguire on.
Why did that sound like a
I'll tell you
goblin
what, I'll let
voice?
Tobey Maguire on when he's Spider-Man again. When
Well,
he's like 80.
Well,
doesn't it
Skeletor,
seem like they went to Andrew Casale for this No Way Home movie? They're like,
Wait,
Andrew,
what?
what do you want? It's
Like,
this
ring,
movie
ring,
is like
ring.
they delivered
Hello,
his
this is Andrew
dreams.
Casale. I love
They
Tobey
sure
Maguire.
did. This feels like a big old fan fiction.
I missed the part where that's
this kind of went off the rails again.
What
Who's
the
this
hell is going
numbskull?
on? Oh my
Who's
god.
this numbskull, for God's sake? Oh, jeez, you're so
Austin, leave. For the love of God, leave.
You asked me to come on. What's your problem?
Austin, leave. Leave.
I just
Walk away.
This is a
you
Brian
innocent lamb.
appreciation
Walk
stream.
away.
Hey Brian, how's it going, buddy?
Doing great. No,
Do
this
you
is cool, man. I'm
appreciate
having a
Brian, Star Trek, and Noms?
I'll tell you what, I sure do love Brian. I haven't known Brian the longest, but man, oh man, Brian, I think you're one of the. I just love how encouraging you are, man. You're the bright light in this dark universe. And
I swear, you almost said exactly.
We'll take it, John. We'll take the Bizarro Brady Bunch.
Austin? He's a bright light. Come on.
He's a bright light.
He falls asleep on everyone's streams. Oh,
hey,
the man works hard.
That Poindexter Lounge shirt is on point.
He does. He works hard for that money. I'll tell you what else I love about
getting his
Brian
bread.
is
he works hard for the money. Yeah, so hard for it, honey. He works hard for the money, so you better treat him
The show has gone off the rails.
Yeah, where did we go wrong?
But I'll tell you what I love about Brian, because I have some my nieces and stuff, and they're very big in my life and stuff, and I just love how much you love your family, how much you include them, how much you try and teach them about all the nerd stuff. I think it's awesome, man.
We love how they come in screaming at you in the middle of a stream.
I love it. It's awesome. It's so awesome.
Absolutely amazing. He has to turn off his camera, turn off everything, and disappears all of a sudden. He's like, "Where did Brian go?" Oh, that's right.
Right.
Shut
And they don't
the
want to
little
leave.
mess
They just want to hang out. I love it.
Yeah, right. Me and Uncle
we
Brian.
love the kids. We love the kids. I joke.
But yeah,
Holy Hollywood Square.
Right. But yeah, man, I think you're awesome. As far as Star Trek, I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get into it.
He's Trek curious.
Yeah, see, I'm.
The way you said that, Max, makes it sound like there's more to that.
I mean, I'm a lot of things, Max, but I don't know.
He's Trek curious.
No,
everyone.
he's Trek curious.
Max, did you just invent a gender?
But no, I think Brian's awesome. Master of Noms, or one of my favorites.
He came on with me, man. We talked food.
We talk pizza, baby.
Wow, John.
What have you talked about so far?
Bizarro Brady Bunch and Unholy Hollywood Squares.
I like that one.
Unholy Hollywood Squares. That's the one.
Which food have you talked about so far, by the way, Brian? Because I'm waiting for you to talk about chicken.
No, that'll be on the docket. We'll put that down. The next week is going to be burgers. We've done pizza. As far as specialty, we've done pizza. We've done taco Tex-Mex fare, and then next week I'm going to be doing burgers. So
let me know when that chicken talk comes up, because I am a connoisseur of chicken.
I'm a huge wing guy myself, so
Yes,
I don't like. I'm boneless.
Yeah, boneless is great.
Adult chicken nuggets are fantastic.
Why?
Yes.
You can be a grown man and eat nuggies.
Because I can.
They're called boneless wings.
You're not Jennifer.
That's funny.
Tell me you love me, J-Lo. Tell me you love me.
What's happening?
Austin. Come here, Austin. I love you.
It's toy season.
Well, it all started.
That's my Austin there. I love him. This is the Skeletor doing the Jennifer Lopez impersonation.
Yeah.
Want to tell you what I want to order?
Go to the therapy session. Max can be the therapist.
We're not doing this again. We are not doing this.
Max just says, "So when did your problem start?" Well,
it was supposed to be an appreciation stream.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
So, Max, let me ask you, how does it, I want to save some of the questions for the actual interview, but I must ask in front of everyone here. How does it smell under that mask? I mean, do you bathe in that mask? Do you shower in that mask? Or do you take it off? Has your wife ever actually seen your face?
Yes. I have a majority of masks. I have a lot of masks in this madhouse. This is the most. It needs a cleaning. Yes. Thanks,
oh God!
When you put it on, you have to get used to the smell.
I look like you under there. I look like.
Is it like walking into a room? Is it like walking into a
peeling off?
Is it like walking into a teenager's bedroom where like you have to get used to the smell, and then once you get used to the smell, it just like all disappears?
The hoodie too, yeah.
Max. Oh my God.
You know, Saggy's not kidding when she says, "Max, you smell." She knows.
Oh,
she met me at an Amico event. Yes, I mentioned the Amico. Brian.
Oh God, when that was Amico again. Here we go again.
Amico on your stream, on your appreciation stream.
I'm crazy.
Where'd Brian go? Actually, I don't know.
I just
want
to
taking care of his nephew.
What's an Amico?
I'm just kidding.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just kidding. This is Brian's stream. This is not Amico talk.
Jesus.
This is Brian with the man of the hour. As I don't know if he had a restroom break. Oh. Any Amico talk on your appreciation stream? It's up to you.
Oh, I don't care.
No, you're supposed to say, "Damn it, Max." You're supposed to go on.
Look at all these.
Deny it. Say no.
This is my appreciation stream.
No, here's how my thoughts and feelings on the Amico. I think Tommy Tellerico is a really cool dude. It was really cool getting to talk to him. I think it's awesome that his cousin is Steven Tyler. That's awesome. Like, really, really cool. I think it's a good concept. It might not be for me as a target demographic. I find a lot of the criticism to be kind of just over the top. You know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, who cares? But it seems like people have a vested interest in tearing it down. But that's neither here nor there. Either way, it's not a bad thing. The Amico's cool.
And check out Saggy tomorrow too, because she is doing a special event with Tommy. There should be great coverage. And I apologize. I don't know if Cylon's on Twitter anymore. I always forget to send him the link because I think he's on Discord. I don't know if he's on Twitter. If he's able to come on, definitely send the link to him.
Poindexter Lounge Discord. You should be on Poindexter Lounge Discord.
I'm not on many Discords. So
you
if
should
anyone
be on ours.
Okay, I will.
It's a lot of fun. There's none of the drama from other Discords. It should be it should be called One Accord because no one's at Discord with it.
One Accord.
I'm convinced.
So Brian,
I'll start up with Last Jedi.
Well, let's get to Cylon's great comment. Thank you for the support, Cylon. I'd love to have you on too. That's another person we gotta appreciate is Cylon Scotty.
Scotty's amazing.
Yes. Yeah,
you're a great dude, Brian.
You guys don't know how awesome Scotty is, by the way.
Dude,
Scotty is
freaking amazing.
Scotty's really
he's apparently so great he broke character.
Yeah, Scotty Scotty knows what he did, and Scotty and Sophie are awesome, very genuine, awesome, wonderful people that I love, and so you're absolutely right.
All right, so that's for the future. We'll have to collab with Enosh to
figure
that out.
I might have to do that one because
I'll just be a guest on that one.
Because I tell you what, like I remember the first time I ever met them, they just came in on a call-in show one night, and man, since then, just getting to know them like in real life and everything, and I can't even tell you what a blessing they've been to me and Tiff in so many ways. So,
well, I'll tell you what. I just as a like breaking the fourth wall here. People have been really enjoying these appreciation streams. It's a great way to celebrate people, and it's just spreading the joy. So yeah, we're all for Cylon. And Brian, you're a great dude too. And here's Cylon Scott's he wanted to share with everyone. There are many things I've given a second chance on your word and never regretted it. Love you, man. So that's a great sentiment from Cylon. We appreciate you. Yeah. Definitely great dude in the community as well. There you go. Yes, and he really touched Enosh right there too. You could tell, very genuine dude.
Well, I've thanked a lot of people like publicly before, and like I don't know how much I want to get into with that because I don't know how much he wants. I know too what that he's kind of a private guy and everything, but I just want to publicly say thank you to Scotty and Sophie because
that's great.
They're awesome people.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's amazing. Whatever you did for I know I know Enosh being genuine there. So really, All right. So Enosh, you are having a lounge stream later?
Yeah, I was just waiting to see. I'm not going to go too late tonight because I got some stuff to do, but I figured I'd jump on for an hour or so and have some buddies on and stuff, some friends on. So y'all are welcome to come on over. I was just waiting to see how long we were going here. I didn't know how long we were going.
Well, I mean, I do also have some other news topics we could talk about real quick if people would like. I do have some stuff up.
Sure, let's do it.
I gotta hop off. I just wanted to come in and say hi.
Thanks,
to Brian, and I so I just wanted to give.
Wait. Here's Melon.
Oh gosh, it's.
I don't know.
Hey, Saggy.
Oh wait a second. Maybe I'm wrong there. You got a hair.
Yeah, I thought I smelled something.
Hey.
What the?
If I could smell with these nostrils, I would smell what just walked in the door.
This is Brian's turn, Austin. Come on.
No, I'm not. I don't even have nostrils, and I can still smell you. Yeah. Look at this guy down here trying to copy me.
I am just.
You got an action like I'm a toy or something. I'm not a toy. I'm a real person. I'm going to have my own show on the
Mistakes were made.
Lounge,
Mistakes were made tonight.
That's real. That's real.
I came here to appreciate Brian, and I have been hit with insanity.
Right. I also came here to appreciate Brian, and I'm just being personally targeted about my hygiene for some reason.
Smellins.
Oh, what was said before you got on, Saggy?
Miss Mellons. If
bad.
That's the way you feel, why don't you prove it to the big blue boy over here?
How can you address this, Saggy?
What?
I don't know.
Caden, listen, Austin was never yours, Caden.
Oh, God.
Get over it. He was never yours, Caden.
But this is about Brian.
That's Brian and Trek.
Listen, Caden was just keeping the seat warm until my mama comes and takes over. Just saying.
Oh my God, Brian, that's an awesome hat you have, man.
I don't think you, Max. I don't think that you address that picture.
Max, for God's sake!
I think someone undressed that picture.
What's
Max,
that?
for God's sake, man!
So
Max, bring it in.
I said, Max, that picture of Saggy. I just said, you said, how do you address that? I don't think anyone addresses that. Someone undressed that.
Behave, Skeletor.
Yeah.
Max, for the love of God, bring the stream in.
Come
on, I've got a bone. I got a bone.
Oh wow! Appreciate Brian.
Look at my face.
Yeah,
my face is one big bone for
Saggy. What got you into Brian, Saggy?
Well, first of all,
what gets Brian into Saggy is more the question.
What got me into
Brian? What got you into Saggy?
His penis.
Oh my God! Wow.
In the if oh my
wow.
You set that up. You set it up.
Max, you and I are gonna have to a talk on how to set up questions. We're gonna have to have an English lesson.
If there was anybody that can
even
ever,
Skeletor doesn't have anything to say to that.
That was worth.
How do you go after that? How do you continue the stream? Max,
how do you go after that?
It was good seeing everybody, Brian. I love you, man.
Austin, before you go, I will pay for your therapy bills.
Listen, everyone go back and just clip everyone's face when that came out of my mouth. That was worth the joke.
You can't see my face, but I am definitely going to.
I loved it. That was worth it. But no,
Hey, Josh Bowen. Josh, I apologize to Josh.
Josh Bowen.
Who left?
Austin.
Oh, Austin. Okay. Austin's very he's scarred from that. He's scarred from that. But Josh Bowen says, happy appreciation, Brian. You've been an awesome friend. It's been an honor to meet you and get to know you a little bit. And my apologies, Josh. He said earlier today, he's like, send me a link, and I thought I did, and I guess you know how I am. I'm a boomer. I thought I did, but I must have. But he did want to send his regards there. We love you too, Josh, as well. Yes, given the appreciation of Brian.
Okay, I have to appreciate Brian.
Yeah, appreciate him real good.
Okay.
Max, you do this on purpose. I'm convinced you do it on purpose now.
No,
you set her up on purpose.
I behave all the time.
No, you don't.
You have what?
Okay,
appreciate him long time. Appreciate him long time.
All jokes aside,
Max?
I have to say, Brian, it has been an honor and a blessing to get to know you as a person.
Sounds like
being on these panels. Shut up, Enosh. This is my stage. It's my time to shine. You had your moment. I'm just kidding.
It sounded like he was shining on you.
Oh, please, God.
Anyways, so Brian.
Or at least something got polished. Maybe not shine.
Whoa.
Honestly, no, it has been really pleasure getting to know you. And even though I'm not a big Star Trek fan, I still enjoy listening to you talk about it, even if I know nothing of it, just because it means a lot to you. Like, this is something
she enjoys
that you
playing
like.
on your holodeck, is what she's trying to say.
I'm gonna slap you. You're gonna get slapped.
Why are we still
I swear,
here?
You're gonna get
Just
slapped.
won't end, will
But
it?
honestly, I also
She wants you to beam her. She got beamed twice last night.
I also want to thank you, Brian. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, you are one of the many people.
The bottom of her
especially
heart
on
where
this
Brian
panel,
hit.
I'm gonna slap you. You're getting slapped.
Enosh, you were basically trying to be Don Rickles right now.
I'm afraid to talk now. I'm afraid to talk.
All right. Saggy, just hold on. Just give it a moment.
Yeah, let's see. Let the moment pass. Everybody just get it out your system. Get it out.
That's what you
Come
had to
on.
do when
Okay,
Brian was
that's
done.
it. I am officially saying we need to establish the
it out your
Archer
system,
phrasing
Enosh.
rule because I have never seen this much phrasing.
I know, right? Like, it's,
Oh my
what are you
god!
supposed to do with this? You're not supposed to come back with jokes on this? Like, what the heck? Like, come on.
I'm just gonna have to start. Get a Max.
Next
Get a
time
clip
I'm
of
on
Archer's
your channel,
phrasing. Just
I'm gonna say some raunchy stuff. You're just gonna I'm gonna
Oh, no.
blindside
So you mean like every other time we're on the channel together? Awesome. It'll be a great show. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Josh.
But no,
I appreciate
honestly,
it.
Brian, I appreciate you being a part of the community because you're one of those people. You're very real. You're very honest. You're very outspoken. You have no problem saying it like it is, and I will always respect that about anyone. But you do that all the time. You're also very fair in every argument or debate. You're very passionate. Yeah, you're very respectful, and you also don't. You don't play the team game. Everybody can be on your team, and that's the best thing about it is that everyone can be on your team.
You're an arrow.
And I'm glad to be on your team. And Enosh is about to get kicked out of the team. He doesn't stop because he's probably going to be found
like
somewhere.
Batman.
And Florida.
anybody hear some like just white noise? Just static.
All right, Enosh, I'm gonna slap you. But no, honestly, Brian,
I get to be a part of it too. Awesome.
Right, you deserve to be appreciated. You do.
I get to get slapped while Brian's doing whatever he's doing. I don't know.
God is not here.
Thank you,
Enosh, on the
Saggy.
other hand, I take back everything I said of his appreciation stream. We're gonna go back. Can you edit that out? Can you edit me out of that?
Oh yes, I have to come up with an
My stream
appreciation
remains
playlist, too. And then listen, this isn't just relegated to my channel. As a community, there's so many people to appreciate. So whenever someone wants to get together, this is a great way. There's so many great personalities here, and Brian, our friendship means I always love it when Brian comes at me with facts. He's like, you're kind of being a little hypocrite. I'm like, I love that, man. You do it better than anyone else.
No, as far as like Max and Saggy, like I love you guys so much. I remember the first time I saw Saggy was on Snowdub's channel all those many moons ago. And she just started coming over to Max's streams, and that was it, man. If anybody can get me to blush on camera, it's Saggy Melons. Let me tell you. I love every minute of it.
Get you to do what on camera? What?
Blush, just like
okay.
I would show.
I'm just looking over at Enosh's camera, just waiting for the next comeback.
I'm blushing with my balls.
I really think, Brian, I think it's appropriate that we do another appreciation stream for Enosh, and we're just gonna make the thumbnail called Poindexter Lounge. Appreciate these nuts in your mouth. Thank you.
Whoa!
My God!
Hey, you know what? No, Brian already used that line on you, so we don't want to reuse lines. I mean, right?
Only thing that's missing is Kermit showing off a
or Max, do you like multiple lines being used on you?
I should probably have asked, what's the policy for swearing? I know that every channel's not the same. What's the policy for swearing?
We're all in line to get with Saggy. Hold on, let me get in line here. I'll just wait.
Enosh is talking about lines, but he clearly has snorted some before this stream because he is on a whole nother level of high right now. How many?
Commander,
I'm just witnessing
now, Cobra Commander, you're behind me. Wait, we got to go this way. Okay, hold on. You're
full
behind
8 ball
me
before he came on the stream. Now he's playing with. That's how you know he's on an 8 ball.
Yeah, you all right, bro?
You're behind me, Cobra Commander. You get sloppy.
He's numb.
Okay.
Just watching the circus unfold. Yeah, me too. Bradley, how are you doing? Andrew, how about you?
Look at Enosh's face. You know he did a few
Ready to see the
lines
clown
before
car
he
come
came.
back
I'm
out.
sussing you. Look at him. Look at his eyes.
I'm high on life.
You did some lines of life.
God,
I believe
this is a
it.
circus.
I believe it.
Headless Superman gets some whatever from Saggy too.
Whoa!
That's what you call getting some head.
I don't know where.
I mean, to be fair though, is that not an accurate representation of what WB's done?
This is me after Saggy got done with me.
Tyler heckling Superman.
Why does he have no head?
I thought that was what the WB execs did.
Head?
Because I'm going to do a custom with a Christopher Reeve head.
Oh, cool.
I've got a where'd it go? I got.
Well,
You just have
Josh
Superman
Bowen
heads laying
says,
around your room.
Yeah,
Ryan.
Yeah,
when
see,
we
look,
first
I
met,
got
we
I've got this unpainted Christopher
butted
Reeve head
heads.
right here.
But
See,
we
and I'm
found
gonna
common
paint this
ground.
Christopher Reeve head and do a custom. Put it.
Whoa, that looks cool.
See, so when
that
it's
would be pretty
done,
cool.
when it's done, I mean it'll look something like
wow.
that, but it'll be painted.
Nice.
But I had to get an unpainted one.
So Josh Bowen.
But you found common ground. We became friends out of that, and if we had more people like you in our country, it would be a better place. Wow.
Amen.
I like to think that way, but yeah. No.
Brian for mayor.
I had that figure when I
If
was.
we had, listen,
It's
listen,
me,
if we had-
Saggy's ex-boyfriend.
Oh God.
I'm here to fight for her honor. I love Saggy.
Okay, now who the fuck
Before
is
you
Why
fight
is-
for
why
anyone's
is-
honor,
what
bro,
is-
take care of that
listen,
zit on top of your head.
Listen here, like Aerosmith said. What did they say? Oh, yeah,
Loving an elevator.
Said a lot of
I was
things.
crying when I met you, Saggy. Now I'm dying to let you
That
do what you
song
do, what you do
is
down on me.
Overused.
I was trying just to get, now I'm
Is
dying because I let
kind
you.
of not good. It's not a good Aerosmith song. I'll just say it.
Crying is an awesome Aerosmith song. You need
It's
to
not a good
shut your
song.
effing
It's
mouth.
compared to what they've done in their playlist. It's not a good song.
Oh really?
I don't want anyone ever again.
You know,
I don't want anyone ever again to say I derail streams
I
ever
could
again.
stay away.
Ever
I did what?
again.
Just to hear
That's how I met
you
Enosh.
breathe
Yeah, that's true.
in.
That's true.
Watch
He was singing
while
Aerosmith?
you were sleeping.
No. We got to tour the lounge.
Away dreaming. I could stay away.
Oh, it's okay.
In the
49ers suck.
sweet
It's been a rough year.
I'm just trying to understand.
Every
what-
moment
what is
spent
this?
with you,
What-
Saggy.
What is
We got a
Yeah,
Minotaur
this is
singing.
insanity.
I don't want to miss a thing.
Madhouse.
Don't want to close my eyes.
Dude, honestly,
Don't
what
want
I
to
kept
fall
thinking
asleep.
was Sean William Scott from
Because I miss you, babe.
Role Models.
And I don't want to miss a thing. Yeah, you know what I'm
Chase
talking
the
about.
beast.
Hey,
That one's a
don't.
better song than
Hey,
the
DL.
other one.
Yeah, you know where your head is right now.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
DL.
look up.
Just
Look up,
embrace the
DL.
insanity.
Take a
Max,
good
Embrace
look
the
right up,
madness.
yeah.
Please,
Listen, this is Max's
Take a
channel.
good look
Embrace
up,
the
yeah.
madness.
I'll allow it.
Max, please move me.
Yeah.
He's asking very
Yeah,
nicely,
it's
Max.
hovering
Thank you.
away, baby.
No,
Wait,
wait,
Max,
wait,
it's not.
no.
Max.
Oh, hey.
This is
double
just
dipping.
bad.
Double dipping.
Although
Double
very
dipping.
appropriate for some reason.
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Why did y'all drag Andrew,
yeah.
Bradley, and poor DL into this?
Yeah, you sure you don't want to get
Why
back
am
into
I not
this?
innocent?
You know what you did.
What did I do?
You know what you did. You know.
Metaverse. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that metaverse. That's nice and cooling. His avatar feels nice and cooling down there. It's like Gold Bond
I
medicated
hope
powder.
somebody went back and screenshot everyone's face when I said penis. That was great. Please,
Hey,
please. send
yeah,
that to me.
raise
Bradley.
the roof. Ooh, tickle. Ooh,
Bradley,
little tickle there. Ooh,
Whoa.
don't
Yeah, there you go.
Hey now, hey now, hey now.
I was
Hey,
juggling
now.
him.
Bradley with little tickle. He's juggling them over here.
Christ.
Dang,
Something
Saggy,
over
you got some. You got these guys.
I have
right
a
here,
harem.
These guys right here, man. They
This
know
is
what
not
they're
an
doing.
anime.
I have a harem. First
Yeah,
of all,
just sat
it
there.
had nothing to do with anime.
Yeah, just
It's
sat
a
there looking
harem.
at him.
Golly.
Why can't I have a harem? Who said I can't?
Society.
You got a hair?
I have a harem.
You got a hair in what?
A
He
harem.
doesn't understand that word. No, I'm kidding.
Well, Saggy won't let us do. Well, she wouldn't let me do an appreciation stream. I tried.
Wait, appreciation for who? Her?
Saggy, yeah, for the melons. Appreciating melons.
Some
Saggy
people do it for the vine.
Appreciating
Some
melons.
people-
Oh my god, Max, please.
Appreciating
Please.
saggy melons.
Somebody.
God, there's gonna be so many people mad at you for clickbaiting.
Yeah, right.
Appreciating saggy melons, everyone's gonna be expecting you to be like worshiping grandma boobs.
I could find a thumbnail of the
A
first
lot of
time I
kink
tried
people
to,
will be very pissed
tried
at
to
you,
find
yes.
your channel on YouTube. I forgot the Z.
Don't do that. You'll get
Yeah.
don't.
Max,
well, one
if
things
you-
are
if you-
covered. You can still there's covered saggy melons.
What?
There's covered saggy melons.
Oh God, it's Beast Man.
Where's Saggy? Where's
Okay,
Saggy?
now
go?
what
Bro, does
in
he
the
have
world-
a? Does he have a
Where's
case
Sa-
of
Where's Saggy at?
That's
where's
not even
Saggy?
pink eye. What is that?
Well, I'm here to talk to Saggy because she didn't call me And I think you're supposed to notify people when you give them something, Saggy. Look at my eye. Look at my
that's
eye,
messed
Saggy.
up.
So
That's no
Spider-Man
bueno.
No Way Home trailer will premiere
No.
at fan screening next week.
No,
Big
yes.
Yes.
Why? Max just has a recipe for disaster.
Hello, Brian. I heard we're appreciating you. Yeah.
Max, I'm telling you, this is a train wreck waiting to happen, dude.
I want to
Thank you.
appreciate Brian.
Sassy.
You did this to me.
Yeah.
You made me into what I am.
Yeah, I want to appreciate
DL.
Brian. Master of
Man. Once a
Master
man.
of puppets. Yeah.
I was
Bradley,
once a man.
help me.
DL was crying. DL was crying.
No, I have the
he
sniffles.
loves puppets.
Oh,
He
okay.
loves puppets. Yeah.
He's crying
He
inside.
loves me. Oh, DL.
Aren't we all?
You are looking scrumptious, DL. Yeah.
Who invited the SML puppet? What's
what?
The
The what? The what puppet?
The SML puppet. Go look up SML. You know what I'm talking about.
Listen, I don't kink shame, but that seems a little dirty, and this is a family friendly stream.
You think
I'm
that's
not
dirty?
kink
Look at
shaming.
my
No, I mean you
eyeball.
may not, Saggy, but if Max names that stream what y'all said he should,
All right, Bradley,
a lot
your
of kink
turn.
people are gonna be pissed.
Bradley.
Bradley, yeah. Oh God, you're gorgeous. Oh my, yes. Oh my God, kisses.
God.
Oh
Kiss
my
me all
lord.
over, Bradley. Come back.
Oh wow.
Kiss me.
Okay, I'm
Kiss the felt.
And now we have wrestler Brian. What's
Don't
going
do
on?
it. I did it.
Now he's paying for
I
business.
did it now. Look at my
Luchador
face.
Brian. Here we go.
I'm
I have to protect myself from now on every time I kiss Saggy so I can look like this instead.
No, I want
put the
Bradley
armor on.
Brian. Run a puppet train. Yeah, choo choo. Choo choo.
Fluff
the fact
train.
that is a kink for people is just terrifying.
I'm just everyone hold on. We need to
Hold me. Hold on to me. Yeah.
we got to give Brian and Sasha some alone time.
Oh,
Hey,
I like
what?
where this is going.
Oh wait, I gotta.
Yeah, remember to. Right. Oh, they left us alone. What do you want to do?
How you doing?
How you doing? I like the mask. What is that? Like a Captain America?
A patriot.
A patriot? I could be a patriotic puppet. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, look, they brought she's a three-way now. Yeah.
Oh,
I like
hello.
it. Oh, a foursome. Yes. Oh, oh God, so many men.
Oh, this is
what fresh hell is this?
Oh yeah. I love where this stream's going. It was going really good, and I got better. You got all the set.
It fell off. I don't know what I expected. This is Max's.
Meta, you sound a little confused.
I am more than confused. My brain is not worked right like a week.
Come to me. I have melons. Come here.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Patriot just approves.
No, I just want to provide comfort for all you humans. Yeah.
There is breasts on the puppet.
Am I not supposed to have breasts? I am a female. Are you
E.T.,
assuming my
you
gender?
alright?
Body shaming this Muppet?
Are you assuming my gender?
E.T.
Yes,
are you
I'm a female.
Breasts on the puppet.
Are you
E.T.,
body shaming her? How dare you, sir?
That's puppet
Well,
phobia.
Dial, you're canceled now.
Hey, do you know what it cost me?
Dial, you're canceled now. Sorry. It's
How
the way the
dare
world
you,
works.
sir?
Of course I have breasts. I'm a woman. What did you expect me to have?
Dial, you need to take a lap, bro. Go ahead and take a lap.
What school did you go to that you didn't get puppet sex ed 101? Female
Sure,
puppets have
that's not
boobies.
current curriculum. I'm just trying so hard. Rhea, for the love of God, go back. Run.
Hey,
No,
That's why
Rhea,
she's
run.
here. You don't know Rhea. This is why she's here.
She's here for this insanity.
I have no idea what's going on. I have no
Rhea,
context.
run. It's turn insanity, please.
Shut up. Hold on, let me speak.
I'm on stream finally
Okay,
with
so
all
I'll
my
go.
favorite boys.
Bye-bye.
Yay.
Oh, I'm a girl though. Hold on, Rhea, so
I literally streamed with you for 4 hours yesterday. Don't start.
No, listen. No, listen.
Rhea was ready to clap back.
Linda, honey, listen, Linda. So DL, he
Linda.
didn't know that female puppets have boobies.
No.
He didn't know.
DL,
Body
Are
shaming
they?
her.
Are,
Why is that
it would be
information
best
that
if you just
The
left.
last breast I've
privy
seen
to
on a
him?
puppet was Miss
'Cause
Piggy. So other than that, I like
misgendered me.
no.
Sasha, are they just like mounds of felt, or are they anatomically correct?
No, they're great. Look at them. They're amazing.
DL,
Are they though? Are they?
Girl, you need a new bra.
What's going on? Man, that right one looks. It looks like you pumped that right one up, and the left one like you left like deflated.
You got to get the headlights
Okay, so full disclosure, the doctor who did it, he was a little intoxicated.
With the doctor,
No shit. That would make sense.
Yeah, he was a little intoxicated. But I have boobies and
I was the doctor that did it. I only got one eye. I only got one eye. I was the doctor that did her boob job.
Are we still appreciating Brian, or is that
No,
part
that
over?
ended about like 45 minutes ago.
It ended 5 minutes after the stream started.
No, 45 minutes.
No, I'm trying to appreciate him with my melons, but then DL was like making fun of them.
I'm sorry. It's just...
Yeah, you need to take a lap, bro. We just gotta go take a lap.
Hey, DL, guess what? Guess what?
You
I'm right
can.
here. Yes, sir. You see where I'm at, DL? Hey.
Max, please.
Now you got what's sight. What's
DL, there's no good positioning here. DL, there's no good positioning here. You're screwed either way.
Now you got
no one's winning right now.
No one's winning.
Winning.
Mine amazing.
No one is hashtag winning.
You know, I think Ray is jealous because puppet boobs
Tiger's
are the better
blood.
boobs.
You're
Puppet
right.
boobs suck.
I am jealous of your enormous tatas. You're right.
Thank you. Yes, you should be. It'd be amazing because I can remove
that's
one.
it.
Hold on.
All right.
I can remove one.
I can only handle so much of this.
What are we doing now? Removing one?
Now I have one.
Oh man.
Now I have one. Can you do that, Raya? Can you have one?
Well,
Oh, you got a uniboob?
Can I just?
You have a uniboob
Sasha
happening
got
right
a
now?
mastectomy.
Caden, I don't even know anymore.
Instead of master of none, she's
flatter than none.
She's melon of one.
Flatter than none.
Melon of one.
All right, I do have to head off though. But Brian, all I'm gonna say is this, man. We haven't really talked much, but when we have talked, I've enjoyed it. I do want to, like I said, I do want to talk more with you about just all kinds of stuff.
Absolutely.
And please send me that link when the chicken episode comes up because I'm dead serious. I will definitely be there for that one. I'm actually kind of hyped for it now. In all honesty.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Oh, you're gonna be talking
It'll be
fried
fun.
chicken?
Fried chicken.
All chicken.
It'll
All
be
chicken.
soon.
Wings.
I got sauce for that.
Wings.
Ready?
All of it.
Chris, the whole nine.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
Hey, Shaggy,
chicken
I'll go put the
macaroni,
dirt
hanging
there,
with my homies. Chicken wings, hot
What
dog
is
and
this?
bologna.
What is this?
Macaroni, chilling
Hanging with my homie.
I've never heard of this song.
It's a song. Look it up. It's a real song, actually.
I believe it because there's a narwhal song, and if there's a narwhal song, anything can be a song at this point.
I wanted to sing, but hey, Andrew, guess what?
What?
I love Tobey Maguire.
Really? A puppet love him.
Yes, we puppets, we love him. Do you know why?
Why?
Because have you not seen him dancing? He's great. We love it.
But yeah, I'm.
Pizza time.
I missed the part. That's my problem.
I'm gonna dip. Y'all have a good one.
I want you to dip too. Come back and dip me.
Oh God, no.
Just leave, Meta. Just leave. It's fine. No one's gonna judge you.
You know, Ray. She's
He loves me.
she's like how do I even put? Ty brought me and her on at the same time for pop culture. I have to just get used to this. I have to accept the insanity, embrace it, even.
Accept the puppet life. You're not a puppet phobe, are you?
No.
Then we'll get along great.
I have known many great puppets in my life.
Okay, well, I'm one of them now. You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there.
Bye, Meta. Kisses. I kiss you all over. Bye.
DL, good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, you want kisses too? I'll kiss you.
No, I'm good. I am good.
sure?
Thank you.
I took my boobs
Thank
out for
you.
you. They were bothering me
Thank
so
you,
much.
Anthony. Thank you. Max's friends like the Amico people are crazy. Yeah.
Max's friends are the Amico people.
I have very few Amico people on tonight. Very few.
I'm not an Amico person. I'm a friggin' puppet. What the hell's an Amico person? I'm a
I try not
puppet
to judge
person.
anymore.
Is Sasha gonna get to play the Amico with Tommy Tallarica tomorrow?
The hell's an Amico?
What?
What's an Amico?
Friend.
Rhea, can you answer? Can you let?
What's an Amico piercing?
Can anyone really answer that question though?
Yeah.
No.
I don't understand. Maybe there's some context
It's
I'm
a
missing.
simple family fun console that is releasing soon. Believe it. You could buy
One day.
You could buy the games right now.
It sounds like something that I would I don't know.
I have a
Soak your
question.
feet in?
Not play.
Which
I'm
one's
a
going to come
puppet.
out first? Blue Beetle or the Amico?
The
The
Miko.
Blue Beetle, of course. Blue Beetle. What are you
Beetle.
talking about? What's an Amico? I still don't understand what that is. Is that the stuff that Nintendo does?
Oh, yeah, I imagine so.
Listen, I'm a puppet. I'm not educated on these things. You have to educate me.
There's a fox.
Sorry, folks.
Why would happen? What's
Sharks.
what?
Sharks.
What?
The stream's been going on for almost an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's getting hard. The party's getting great, you know.
Yeah.
Did Enosh die? He looks dead. Did he die?
Is your back okay?
Wellness check on Enosh. He's not moving.
No, my back's killing me, but
Oh, he's alive.
Oh, we want to appreciate
It's-
your back.
no, it's quite all right, dude. We're fine.
Ooh, your head's shiny. I like it.
I know, right? It's terrible, man.
I love it. It's
I
so
shaved
shiny.
it. I shaved it, and like I really look bald, and like, oh goddamn.
I'm gonna rub my felt on it. It'll make it feel nice. Yes.
Never
Yeah,
thought of
puppet
it that way. That's
Yeah,
right.
puppet lobby. You ever felt on your head? Yeah.
No.
What is happening? Doctor Strange. The trailer's going to be. He looks like he's winking right at John Campea. That's all I had to say on that article.
Where's the watermark? Oh,
oh, there is.
Where's Doctor Strange's dick?
Oh, what?
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 Hello. Whoa!
What
Oh
just
my
happened?
God! What?
Andrew.
What stream you're on,
We
Andrew?
Speak to your mother with that mouth.
Wait, what did you say? Who's dick? Say that again. Who's dick?
No, it's not Mephisto.
You realize why he said that, right?
He's looking for some Benedict
Tobey Maguire's
Cumberbatch.
dick. Yeah, I get
He's
it.
just making fun of John Campea because John
Days
Campea told
Gaming,
us all
get
to look
on
at
here.
Toby.
Appreciate Brian.
Yeah, Days Gaming. I heard
Calm
you like
down.
comics.
You can send him a link, Ray. I don't know.
Yeah,
if he
send him
was-
the link. Get him on.
like, who's
TV.
Brian?
Who the hell's that guy?
You thought Amigo people were weird, Dazed. Look at this. What did they call us? The unholy squares earlier?
Snacks?
They
Stop
called
it.
us
Stop
the-
it. Stop.
What kind of Brady Bunch is this?
Stop. You're being puppet phobic. I'm not a person. I'm not people. I'm a puppet.
Yeah,
You're not
Kid
a
with the
person?
Frog's not real.
I'm not a person. I'm a puppet.
Tell that
You're
to
very
Kid with the Frog.
rude.
You're something.
You're something.
I appreciate puppets.
I got something for you.
You know how bad you smell? I don't actually have organs or nostrils, and I can still smell that stink coming from you, Enosh.
No,
That
that's
ain't,
just RJ.
that ain't stank. That's because you didn't take a
Oh
shower.
no, I'm sorry. That's funk. Funk. You.
That's your
funked
upper
it.
lip you're
Oh,
smelling.
he has funk.
I mean,
you ever
last
see
well,
his band?
well, that's
Pretty
fair
good.
because
I am
He
down.
does have some
fair.
funk.
That's fair that my upper lip smells funny because last time I remember it was buried in your crotch.
Oh God.
Wow.
Yeah, I admit it. It came from you, you stinky bastard.
Are you singing a song to Sasha?
Sing me, baby. Sing to me. Oh.
Yeah. Sing us a song. You're the
Or Brian? Brian too. Oh wow, Rhea, did you know we're getting this? Sorry, DL, I gotta put that.
Oh, Sasha, from the first time that I saw you, I realized that you were
I don't have a lighter.
crap.
Oh wow!
Sasha, from the first time I heard you, girl, I knew that you couldn't mess with that. Because you're a pain in the butt. You take over everyone else's stream, and you know what? Oh, Sasha, all I can say is I know that you like a hand up you just that way.
Say it again.
Oh, Sasha.
Wow.
Girl, I'm telling you it's true. Oh, every time I see you, my balls just turn blue. Oh, Sasha, I speak for everyone that if you were gone, this stream would be more fun. Oh,
That's not true.
just put those boobs back in your shirt. It won't really hurt unless those boobs were real. But Sasha,
We all know the truth. Kind of hard time of dealing with you.
Yeah! Woo!
Take a verse.
Woo! Here we go. Sasha! I'm a puppet.
That's a Kermit the Frog out
Sasha!
back singing.
And I'm a puppet, baby, Sasha. And Enosh are gonna have hot puppet sex.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you why.
She's invited too.
She'll stab you with a knife.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Hey, Sasha, I wonder how that would feel. 'Cause, girl, you ain't real.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I should ask Brian how it felt. Get it?
Kind of like my right hand.
Belt.
On a Saturday night.
Sasha, what can I say?
Sasha.
Everybody on the panels had you in a sexual way.
No.
Not me.
I think
I didn't do
it's
it.
a must. Somebody should put you in the washer to get away the crust.
Oh my God.
My earphones are falling off.
Oh no.
It's too much. Never mind.
Bye, Andrew.
Wow, that needs to be on an album, Enosh.
Oh,
to
man.
wash the puppet to get away the crust.
Poindexter Lounge greatest hits.
Wash the puppet to wash away the crust.
Yes,
man.
that's beautiful. I love
Or
it.
it could be worse. It could be saggy with all the dust.
Whoa.
You see, I think Saggy lives vicariously through Sasha.
Oh,
For
no.
Sasha, she's just like gets tossed around. Everybody's
Thanks,
hands up there. But for Saggy, I think it's been a while. She's a little frustrated. She's living vicariously.
Wow, that is an accusation. You heard it here first. Sasha
Got
gets
to the
more
root
action.
problem.
Wow. Oh, we got another one. High memes of destruction. Let's go. Let's go.
Sasha,
Yeah.
just please go away.
No.
Been asking for so long, just cannot stay.
Oh yeah.
Sasha,
What?
why just
It's
can't
not-
you go?
Why can't you just go?
No.
Dragging everyone down and the show.
Yeah.
I thought you were playing Firehouse
All
there
of
for a
us
minute.
can't stand you.
Yeah.
Bitter shame.
That's true.
You're taking this whole stream off on a crazy train.
Crazy.
Sure did.
Sasha.
You're taking this whole stream off on a crazy train.
Yes. Sasha.
Let's go.
Yes. I love it. We should do a collab.
You like that?
Hey, Mr. Memes is here.
RJ not being very friendly to that puppet.
Wow, Archie's
Though I know I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice!
Don't bring that evil around here.
Hey guys, what's going on? I apologize if you get copy struck. I will totally send you a super chat, Max. But
you've done this to me before. The last time I sent you a link.
It will happen again. I can confirm this.
Whoa, that
but
was
all
so
I'm
hot,
saying,
Sasha, that RJ needs a shower first before he gets back on this.
I took a shower. I can take another. I'm actually on a campsite right now. I'm giving money to somebody who I like, but it's okay.
Memes, do you know there's an Amico event tomorrow?
I heard tell.
Oh, what? Well, here, Sasha time.
You're actually one person that I'm shocked has not been brought on an Amico panel yet.
He's been on one.
Oh, my bad. I must have missed it.
No, he's been on Saggy's. Sir. Hello, are you good? Sir? Hello? Sir?
Let me tell you a story.
Sir?
Let me tell you a story about
Sir?
Motel 6. I'm Tom Bodette. And there was a time when once I was asked to go look at room 222. And when I opened the door, I was amazed because all the lights were off. And when I finally shone a flashlight around the room, I saw there, laying in the middle, a puppet, spread eagle, hole to the ceiling, with nothing to fill it. So being the Motel 6 owner that I am, I walked over and took a gander. Let me tell you something. The felt matches the felt.
Does it match the drapes?
That's how it works.
The drapes match the felt. The felt matches the drapes. The drapes are the felt.
No, the felt.
Oh no, that's you at the motel.
There's some crazy stuff going on down there. That's all I'll say.
That was a built-up.
I'll leave the light on for you.
Oh my god.
Hello. Is there anybody out there?
I think he's mocking your vagina.
It's an echo chamber.
Puppies don't have vaginas. We just have holes where the hands go.
What?
No.
Where do baby puppets come from?
Why is he teaching this to you guys in school?
I never took anatomy.
I'm sorry, we weren't taught.
How do you know about puppet anatomy where the holes go? Come on, get it together, folks.
We were never taught the fine art of ventriloquism.
Yeah, well, that's a problem.
My
I'm gonna have to petition
experience
all them.
is mostly scalies.
Okay, I'm gonna petition the schools. These kids need to know how puppets function.
Hi, Ray.
I hope I become known in the Scaly community, all the Spyro I'm streaming.
Are you?
Yes, you're more than welcome to come through. I kind of don't have a schedule, but yeah, I'm online.
Good to know.
Yep, she's
continue your tour.
I'm gonna grab something to eat.
I'll give you something to eat.
What time is streaming at? Let's probably.
So I don't know, man. It's 12:10 now. I think I may just wait and hang off till tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because it's getting late and I got to get up early in the morning. So.
Yeah, same. I gotta get going soon too. I mean, Saggy's gotta get going, and hands
Well,
get
then why
tired.
don't we land this plane then?
Well, memes just go
Go land it
here.
somewhere.
All right, well, take us out. Encore from Master Enosh.
Pack up your puppets, here we go. It's time to join Max on the show. We're here for Brian, don't you know? Where did all this crazy go? It goes, oh no. Puppet show, it shows, oh no. Puppet holes, oh no. The holes, oh no. Work more and we say no. Well, I'm mumbling and I'm screaming, and that puppet's still streaming. Can we get it? Any meaning?
Probably not, because Sasha's screaming. Oh yeah, there she goes. You better watch out. My loser knows. Yeah. Yeah.
No. Weird Al.
Everybody's rocking now.
Hell yeah, that was good.
I'm not rocking, I'm having a stroke.
I don't think that was a stroke. I think there was something else that was involuntary. I'm not a doctor.
I've watched this puppet for so long, I've lost my mind.
I know how you feel.
I wish I could say something nice, can't think of anything kind. Cause she's so annoying, getting closer in the shot.
This is very disturbing.
Brian tried to give her some love and he gave her all she got. But
All right, that's it. The shirt's coming off.
No.
Max, thank you for doing appreciation streams.
Amen, Max. This is a lot of fun.
It is really cool. I can't tell you just how much it means. But please do me a favor, never do one for that puppet thing.
Oh, okay.
Because if you do, we'll have to listen to her sing. No, no, no. No, no, no. Our ears will blow.
Whoa. Yes.
Our ears will
Beautiful.
blow.
Somebody said the words. I blame them.
I'm not gonna lie. The shirt's off. We're not gonna lie.
Whoa,
the shirt's off. We're not gonna lie. The shirt's off. We're not gonna lie.
Sorry, Brian. I know it's your stream. For me. Woo! Snorlax!
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
And now RJ's here?
No! 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 Get it away from me! Get it away from me!
Snorlax! Hi, friend.
Hello.
Oh, what's RJ doing here? Ew! Ew! Get away!
Your voice doesn't match your body. Sasha, speak to me.
Oh yeah, baby, I love it.
See?
What the hell did I walk into?
Would you like to head over to a Snorlax and tumble on his belly?
I want to tumble
Who's
on
the
your
beefcake?
belly. I want to murder both those packs.
Pimp Memes channel. Are you up at 1K yet, Memes?
Not yet.
Close. Go
Getting
sub
there.
to those for a 1K.
What is going on?
Shut up, RJ. That's what's going on.
It's a Saturday.
This is a Brian appreciation show. It's gone to hell.
And I am appreciating the hell out of this, guys. Don't worry about it. So much fun.
I heard cans. That means it's a good night.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now they're the
God.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh God.
There's so many furries here. I feel
Yeah,
at home.
sub the Memes. Help get them to 1K. Come on. Sub to Brian, too. What the hell? I didn't pick Brian's channel once. What the hell?
You come around to triple it up with us.
Brian, what is that?
And from a fever dream with a Snorlax and a fox head.
But you see, it's
right
just me.
In the middle, but I think he
that.
Is the fox shirtless?
'Cause he's so freaky.
Hey, Ashley's like,
likes
hey, Ashley.
things out in Reno. A shirtless guy, and I think that's a skunk. Where did the heck this stream go? With a fox and a Snorlax on the there, and a shirtless guy on the other side.
This is definitely Goofy Madness Entertainment.
Your name,
right?
In your stream, we came to say we love you so much, but it went. Where is this stream gone? Where did this stream go? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, 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 hey. Where did this stream go? Where did this stream go? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, 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 oh. Throughout my voice already.
Go the widow.
Yeah.
The guy who normally wears a mask isn't even on the screen. You know that means something, 'cause none of this else makes sense. With a guy with no shirt and another who looks like dirt. In your head, you are screaming. With Brian right there in the center square. Oh my God, why are we streaming? Why are we streaming? Why are we streaming? Holy, holy, holy crap. Why are we streaming? Where did this stream go? Songs too high for a guy just like me. Oh, 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 oh. Play the same four chords. Play the same four chords. Just sing a bit differently. Just play the same four chords. Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Yes.
Oh.
I was born in the dark.
No one cared who I was until I removed the shirt.
Shirtless guy looks like Bane. This whole thing's gone insane. Don't know how to bring it to an end. Bring it to an end. Bring it to an end.
Max, you have the power.
Maxie.
Let's your cue to roll us out.
Bring it to an end.
Okay.
Thank you for stopping by, everybody. We love you. Sorry you had to come in at a bad time, Lunga, but we love you too, buddy. I appreciate the love so much. You have no idea. I love you guys. Keep watching. We'll keep talking.
All right. Thank you, Brian. Let's give the applause for Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
Love you, buddy. The master of everything.
Good night, everyone.